All right, everybody, we are finishing the setup for new Pokemon Snap Any Percent by spicybunzzz. I hope I pronounced that Z at the proper length. Spicybunzzz. If I was wrong, you can let me know. I will make a public apology. But in the meantime, we have a donation, $16 from Thickums, that says, "My body is ready for new Pokemon Snap." Thank you, Thickums, for that generous donation. We are also ready for new Pokemon Snap, and that $16 went toward Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker bonus Odyssey levels. We are still a ways away from that and only have a little under 5 hours until that donation incentive needs to be met. So get those donations in. Let's get more Captain Toad, more Marathon. The more Marathon, the better, I always say. In the meantime, just a quick reminder, we are raising money for Save the Children. Save the Children led the massive worldwide effort that helped reduce newborn deaths by over 40% since the year 2000, saving about 1.5 million babies every year. That is a staggering number, and that is just one of the many real-world impacts that Save the Children is able to have because of generous donations like yours. Remember, when you donate to this marathon, you are giving directly to Save the Children to make concrete, real-world impacts on children around the world. Also remember that these donations are tax deductible and may be matched by your employer. So always make sure you check those employee handbooks, see if you get a donation match from your employer to make even more tax deductible money from Save the Children. Ooh, we have $25 from Conception. I was going to donate $10 for the spinner I hit in my run, but then I was told I had a chance at an Elgato Stream Deck and Pokemon plushies? Sign me up. So Conception donates $25, which is enough to be entered for that Elgato Stream Deck. And you too could be entered to win an Elgato Stream Deck for only $25. You want to know how useful the Elgato Stream Deck is? I'm using a button on the Elgato Stream Deck as my push to talk, so that I can talk to you right now. That's how multi-purpose the Elgato Stream Deck can be. One last check-in for everybody on these upcoming targets. We have 5 hours and 25 minutes until Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker bonus Odyssey levels. We are at 61 out of $250. And for Kirby Air Ride bonus run 5 hot dogs percent, we are at 387 out of $464. So we got Captain Toad's coming up first. We are about $190 away from getting that bonus level incentive unlocked. So make sure we get those donations pushed toward Captain Toad first, and then we'll be able to finish up Kirby Air Ride right afterwards and make this marathon last as long as possible. Because the optimal marathon is the marathon with the most content, I always say. Something I've really been pushing as we talk about these donation incentives is how concrete and direct your donations are. There is direct action that comes from your donations. And we are lucky enough to have a charity for this marathon that is extremely involved and has given us a lot of different information and a lot of really cool stories about where our money is going and the difference that we are making. So with a couple minutes during setup, I want to share one of those. This story comes directly from Save the Children. It says, Putri is from central Sulawesi in Indonesia. She was made homeless by an earthquake and tsunami that hit Sulawesi in September 2018. Putri says when the earth began to shake, she was riding on a motorcycle with her cousin. Her school and home sank into the ground due to liquefaction that occurred as a result of the earthquake's intensity. Her family survived, but they lost everything, and Putri missed out on several months of school. Now the family live in a small one-bedroom temporary shelter provided by the government. Putri attends one of the Save the Children's temporary learning centers, but she misses her old school. Most of her old friends don't attend the temporary learning center, so she also had to make new friends. When Putri was taken back to where her school used to stand, she felt sad looking at the remains and rubble. The government has declared the area where Putri used to live a red zone, which means no reconstruction will take place. A year after the earthquake struck, more than a third of damaged schools in central Sulawesi are so badly damaged that they are too dangerous to enter. Putri is one of thousands of children attending one of Save the Children's temporary learning centers. Save the Children, through its local partner YSTC, built and runs 108 temporary learning spaces, including temporary kindergartens in 51 locations around Palu, Sigi, and Donggala, with a total of 128 classrooms, serving 6,736 children. Those numbers are incredible. I think it's hard to comprehend what it would be like if your school was just destroyed overnight. But the fact that these kids are able to have a place to learn and a place to meet with their friends and socialize and have, some semblance of a normal childhood after something like that is an incredible testament to the fantastic work that Save the Children does around the world. And you can donate directly to that. You can be a direct proponent and a direct cause of that work around the world. All right, everybody, I have some sad news. I am leaving you. My shift is done for the evening. But fret not. Not only do you have to deal with me even more tomorrow and the day after, but I'm leaving you in the extremely capable hands of CJitsallGewd.
Finally, CJ has come back to Estat! Alright, everybody, welcome back. My name is CJitsallGewd. I'm the host with the most. I'm the granddaddy of them all. I'm here to be with you, to guide you through, to be your guiding light, to be your torch in the darkness during this next few runs. I'm going to be here through the end of the evening, all the way up until Speed Ducks After Dark. Coming up next, we have new Pokemon Snap, 80%, featuring spicybunzzz, as she prefers to be called. And then we have Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker, 80%, by Quo. There are incentives for both those runs. You can redeem $3, count them, $3 American dollars. That is the absolute minimum that you can donate on Tiltify. That is the lowest denomination of money that you can donate. And if you donate $3, I will read the Pokemon of your choice in the Pokédex voice on the stream. And if you ask nicely, and I do mean nicely, I will do my best version of their sound. I don't do the pixely cry, I do the one where they say their own name. So, you can donate $3, and we'll get that in for you. And then obviously there is an incentive for tonight for the bonus levels of Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker. You're going to want to get those in. Those are the bonus Odyssey levels that I've been assured many times over that Quo is an expert at. So yes, he is an expert. He is a man with the plan. He is coming up next. So we really have, you know, a doubleheader to feel the end of the day here. We have new Pokemon Snap and Captain Toad. I'll be here on commentary for both. So get those donations in so we have something to talk about during the next 6 hours. We're going to take a quick pause for the cause here in a minute. We're going to hear a message from our friends, hear more about the charity, and pay some bills. When we come back, we'll be live with new Pokemon Snap 80% by spicybunzzz.
Hey, what's going on everyone? I hope you've been enjoying the marathon. SDAT is being run by some really cool people for an awesome cause. So you all being here makes you really cool as well. But you know what else is really cool? Speedrunning's incredible history. My name is Dr. Swellman, and I cover various events that have occurred throughout RPG speedrunning over the years. From Final Fantasy X's community cracking the code of RNG manipulation, to Legend of Dragoon speedrunners using save corruption to skip over 3/4 of the game. I absolutely love sharing the accomplishments in what are considered to be lesser known communities. If you enjoy speed docs, then I promise you're going to love it over here. Anyways, that's enough of me. Stay hydrated folks, and enjoy the rest of the show.
All right, everyone. We are here. We are doing new Pokemon Snap. Joining me on commentary is Quo. And we have our wonderful runner, spicybunzzz, and I'm just gonna let her take it away.
Hello everyone, I'm spicybunzzz, and I am going to be running this amazing game, New Pokemon Snap Any %. This is a very cool game. This is the first game I ever sped run, and it's quite long and quite cozy, that's how I like to see it. And it's just very cute, so if you like cute and you like cozy, then you're in the right place. So,
all right.
Yeah. Gotta delete this. I gotta delete the save data. Okay. I'm just getting started. There you go.
This is also a first for Speeduxthon. We have a couch. Quo is on the proverbial.
I am on the couch. I can't see chat because it's a bit too far, and my old man eyes don't see that far. But I can make out colors.
Don't you have glasses?
They're not like for vision. They're more for like blue light filters.
They're not for vision.
Alright, so normally for this run you use Japanese, but for the sake of this run, and so I can understand, we're gonna use English. But we're gonna use no voices, because, you know, we don't really want to hear them out. No! I'm not that. Hey. Okay, so we're ready. So, everyone ready? Are we all ready?
Yeah, give us a countdown.
All right, that would be 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey, all right.
Alright, so this is New Pokemon Snap. We'll be playing in English. It's a bit easier for the runners and also more interesting for viewers, especially in like marathon runs. It loses about 20 seconds over the 3 hours, so it's not that big a deal. English for now. Also no voices, because that takes a bit longer to load, and you don't want to hear the voices anyways, as CJ mentioned earlier. And then we picked the girl because she has really cool socks.
She does. She has socks that go all the way up.
They're like colorful and stuff. Like, look at those.
Yeah, she wears very tight, colorful socks with her short shorts, as do all the young girls on this continent.
There you go.
Yeah, sure.
All right, we're gonna be mashing through a lot of text.
Alright, for story purposes, none of this matters.
Technically it does. Don't listen to him.
Yeah, so they're like, listen, there's Captain Vince, and he wrote a book, and there's exactly 4 of these secret hidden Pokemon that are massive. 4 of them. Remember that number, it's important. There's only 4. Okay? 1 for every season. 1 for every something, right? This is our lovely camera. Todd Snap had to carry around a bowling ball on a piece of leather. We have this like little Star Trek device. And yeah, so these are our friends or our employer, and this is the tutorial.
So they explain to you how to, you know, move the camera and stuff. The tutorial is actually like the hardest thing to take pictures of in some people's opinions, just because this is before we can actually like set our preferred settings. So you're using like a slower pointer, slower camera, in her case, my case as well, like a different actual setup for the controls. This is the hardest part of the game.
And they just reset it every time. Okay, Pikachu.
But look at that happy boy. If you're here to see some cute Pokemon, you've come to the right place.
Yeah, this is very true. There will be lots of Pokemon featured. There are a number of them in the game. Some might say a number over 200.
234.
I was gonna say 241, so you know what? That explains why I think Oshawott in the game.
Alright, one second. I'm pulling up chat on my phone so I can actually see, because I can't.
Look at that chomp.
So in the original Pokemon Snap, it was very simple. You took a picture of a Pokemon, you got to submit one. You could have one submitted at any one time, and that was it, right? And the pose, the size, the direction, the placement, the other Pokemon, those were the things that you got graded on. That last part is still true. You're going to be graded on the size, its pose, right? But now there's multiple poses and they're different stars. And now it's a lot more complicated because there are 4 stars per Pokemon, which means that 234 times 4 is, I mean, no one can do that math in their head.
936.
A number that's a little under 1,000.
936.
He can.
Yeah, like
No, I didn't do it in my head. I know that there are 936 pictures in this game.
tool assisted.
He knows his pictures.
Yeah, and now we're gonna go to the first area, which is the park.
Park.
They sent us out in this Rift craft, this Star Trek vehicle, to go to the park to take pictures of Pokemon. I mean, remember, there's only 4 of the secret Pokemon, and we're just gonna learn how to take some pokes over here at the park. A day at the park, as it were.
Yeah, we'll get to the secret Pokemon later, but for now, yeah, we're gonna do our settings first, as we explained earlier. Oh, you gotta press A. There you go. Alright, so that's out of the way, so now we can resume your normal scheduled picture taking. So, as with the original Pokemon Snap, there are ways that you go faster in this game versus ways you slow down. And there's a bunch of different mechanics, I'm sure we'll cover them all later. That was a great mechanic. So, whenever you zoom in, so you see the little box around Dodrio right now, the camera focuses on a specific Pokemon. And whenever the camera focuses on that Pokemon is going to be the subject of your picture. So it's, there you go, I switched to Buffon right there, even though Dodrio's head is in there, and that's actually good for other reasons, but we'll get to that later.
Yep.
So in the case of the first 2, Pichu and Grookey, yes, it was focused on Grookey for a while, so she had to take another Pichu picture. It's going to be worth a little less points because he's turned around, but it'll be fine. The goal of this game, to oversimplify, basically, we need to get to research level 2 on each course to progress. So every course has a specific point benchmark. So for Park Day, for example, we need 40,000 points, and we get that through the pictures. And we explained earlier, like size and pose and all that. CJ sort of touched on it. We'll touch on it a bit more later. So each route through each course gets the amount of points that we need, and then we get to level 2, and then we continue. That was a really good picture.
Nice.
And that's the basics that you've got to know for now.
Yeah. We can't go any faster at the moment. We're going at top speed. You know, a mall walking grandfather with tennis balls on the walker. He's gonna outpace us. Dodrio just did a brisk jog and cleared the course. But yeah, we're just chilling, right? We're just going along, plodding along. It's beautiful. It's sunny. I wish I had something to read. You people could donate $3. And for example, if you wanted me to read Pichu, I would read Pichu's Pokédex entry.
You
See
really
how much
wanna
more
hear
fun that would be? That'd be so fun.
What do you know about Pichu? I don't know enough about Pichu.
Pichu is like, you know, well, listen, I'm not giving away the cow for free.
Exactly.
Someone's gotta inquire within.
Like if someone's in chat, they don't know about Pichu. Like that is like your God-given duty to donate, to learn.
But
I do know that it's S tier in Melee, so Pichu, Secret Dark Horse, when is it gonna win a major?
There you go. Now, the astute viewer might notice a few pictures we took. One of Magikarp splashing around didn't look too great. One of Hoot Hoot's butt, it's also not going to be too great. That goes more into like route theory, which we're probably going to go over later more in depth, but basically taking similar pictures now than we will later. So for example, we took a Hoot Hoot now and we're going to take another one later. Is better than, let's say, taking a Comfey, because getting a new picture takes about 6 seconds and getting a repeat takes about 2 seconds. So even though that Hoot Hoot picture might not be as good, it saves time overall, and as long as we hit our point benchmark, it's better.
waiting for one last picture. Favorite.
Fun fact, I beat this game 3 times and didn't know this Pokemon showed up.
Now we finished this one, so we'll see if we got the 40k. to move forward. But if not, it's okay. We still have to go in. So.
Yeah, there's gonna be a common theme where we're gonna do something and then we're gonna get an item, but then to continue, we're gonna have to go back and in most cases take another picture. So if we don't hit the 40k here, that's fine, because we do need to come back anyways. Later it's actually gonna be more optimal to not hit our point threshold, because we need to go back in and submit a picture. So, you know, we're aiming for it, but if we don't hit it, that's fine.
That's okay.
Also, there is the auto select now.
Sorry, what?
The auto select for all.
Yes. So a few differences between Snap and New Snap. New Snap has an auto select feature. It will automatically select a certain picture. It doesn't always select the best one. Sometimes it selects the worst one, but it does it automatically. And as speedrunners, that's good. That's also the reason why you see Spicy just taking one picture, usually, of each Pokemon. Just so that when the auto select, yeah, if possible. So when the auto select picks up, it's only gonna take the one picture it has available instead of looking at two of them and being like, this one sounds good, and then sending it to the professor.
Also, you want to keep the A pressed when you're checking all the pictures because it goes faster.
Yes.
Pretty cool.
All right, question from chat. How does scoring work? So there are 6. Damn it, I messed up. There are 6 different categories per picture, which goes pose, which is going to be between 500 and 1,000. Size can go up to 2,000. Placement, so pose depends on like what the Pokemon is doing. Placement, so how centered the Pokemon is basically. Very nice. Then position, no. I forget what it's called. The one where it's looking at you. As long as it's looking at you, that's what you want. Yes, what CJ said.
Direction.
Something
You couldn't
like
think of the word in English. It's okay.
Exactly, I'm French.
It's
And
not
then
first language.
exactly. And then you also get bonus points if you have either other Pokemon or background points. So the Crystabloons, for example, which we'll talk about later, give background points. Some other things like the waterfall and jungle give background points. The crystals in the cave give background points. Wheeler's butt gives background points.
Well, you know, it's such a huge surface area.
There you
it's
go.
Funny, you know, Spicy, I don't know this, but I'm gonna hazard a guess that English is not your first language. It is not Quo's first language. It is my first language. We're a model UN here, you know? We're covering all the bases. We could walk into, you know, like
A bar, and it would be a setup for a joke.
And no, right? It'd be awesome. One last thing, we did get a $3 donation from Crunchy Brown saying, yeah, the Pokemon are cute, I guess, but the real cuteness here is the couple on screen. P.S. I will donate $10,000 if Spicy gets a diamond Oshawa picture. So there you go. You heard it here first. If she takes a picture of Oshawott, it's gonna happen. Also, now there's a dog.
Say hi to the screen. No, not to me. All right, so is the dog on screen? I think just cut off a bit.
The
Yeah,
dog
value.
is definitely in the screen.
There
You're
you
right.
go. So the professor was like, "This is how you scan. Scanning is going to be a mechanic later." And then he doesn't do anything else. We need to go back in this level and then exit, and he'll be like, "Oh, now you can progress," even though we didn't do anything. She's gonna steal the show.
As
Obviously.
far as meaningless gestures go, New Snap is full of them.
Oh yes, it's great.
Yeah, so going back in, even though you got your thing, it's kind of like in the old game where Oak would only give you one thing at a time.
Yeah.
He can't give you 2 announcements,
No.
right?
Except
He has to space it out. He doesn't have that much going on. He's
Except-
a professor for small children.
except this one, it's like 8 or 9 times in the game as opposed to like twice.
Yeah. You know why Bill Nye only did like 40 episodes? Because he can only teach you about Ignatius rocks like twice.
There you go.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Ignatius
No,
isn't
you
a,
all do.
Ignatius isn't a word, is it? That's somebody's name. Metamorphic rock.
Alright, so now we're in
Sedentary?
Park Night. We're gonna be
At
taking
night.
some pictures.
Really? In Pokemon Snap?
The same Pokemon at night though.
Yeah, so a bit of what I was talking about earlier. So the routing sort of is set to have sort of repeats. So Boufflant, even though it was a pretty bad picture because he was further away earlier, since we're taking him again here, it's a bit faster than saying taking Comfey, for example, who we're not taking here. So as much as possible, we're getting repeats. Obviously, we're going to take new pictures. Tangrowth, for example, wasn't there in Park Day yet. He shows up later. But we're going to take him here because he's worth a lot of points, and we need points. A lot of the stages have two variants, so they'll have the daytime and the nighttime ones, and a lot of the Pokemon in like specific stages get repeated on both days. So like in Sans, for example, you have Lycanroc in day and night. In this one you have Bidoof's there, Swana's there. We're gonna take Swana. What else are we taking that's repeated? Pichu-Grookey. There's a bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really quick, there's a couple things coming up here that I wanted to point out. There's the Crystal Bloom here, which you see there on the screen. It just passed a little bit ago. Those are going to be important.
Right.
Also, the scanning. So you might have seen she was just scanning the Tangrowth over and over and over again. If you played the original on the N64, you may know that you get abilities as you go through the game. Scanning allows some interaction in the environment, and that's how you get Tangrowth to turn around. It's how you get other unique interactions in certain levels at certain times, as well as the other abilities that we're going to unlock throughout the evening. And again, we're only 15 minutes into our 3-hour jaunt, so, you know, it'll be good. It's a really nice photo of Pidgeot there.
Get comfy. But don't get Comfey, because that's not a repeat.
No.
That's what passes as comedy in this household, by the way.
That's a repeat?
No, Comfey, the Pokemon. But like, get comfy, because like it's a 3-hour run.
Ah.
You see? It's these types of things.
I was the funny one. All right, so we're just taking the pictures of the little ones next to the big Torterra, right? And you know, we're just having a fun time. There's Pinsir. He's mad. He angry.
Yeah. Hasn't eaten today.
Damn.
Same.
He hangry.
Yeah, chocolate.
Yeah.
Wait, no, you had Thai.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I didn't have Thai. It was not in the fridge.
Oh, it sounds like someone ate the Thai.
Listen.
Oh, you know what the highlight of my day was for food? I said that there was a retirement thing at work and there was food there, whatever. It was like lasagna rolls and like antipasta salad and mac and cheese and pulled pork. But there was 6 trays of lasagna rolls that nobody ate. There was also piss warm soda with a little tray of ice. But the highlight of my day...
What?
Yes?
Is CJ dying?
I think CJ's dying.
We got a $150 donation from
Whoa.
Xenos.
Damn.
From Xenos.
Wow!
Pause the story.
All right, here we go. Ready? We're gonna do.
Wait, that's a lot of Pokemon.
That is a lot of Pokemon.
There's a lot of Pokemon. He can redeem them. He's got a lot of time, but
We have a lot of time.
it says, Team Rocket blasting off at the speed of light. Surrender now or prepare to fight. Meow. That's right.
Yeah, that's too far.
There you go. I did it. I can't believe it. He broke me in that moment. Thank you so much, Xenos, for this $150.
That's so great.
That is so awesome. Think of that for the kids. So if you just want to start putting some Pokemon in chat, I will read them out for you. I just want to see a couple things really quick. That almost meets the Captain Toad bonus level incentive. We need another $36 for that. We're also really close now to our first milestone of 3505. So keep going. We're the only campaign left raising money for Create for Kids. We're the only game left in town. Also, I am completely Borg-9ing this run. There are things happening. I want to finish my story. The thing that happened to me that was really cool was I got a double prizer out of the vending machine. I got 2 bags of M&Ms.
We'll get to those later. We have plenty of time for that.
A lot of time, yeah.
Trust. Alright, so the astute viewer might notice we did not hit our points goal, and that is super tragic. So we're just going to reset the run. If you can just like reset the timer, we'll just...
Yeah.
So that's actually fine. There's going to be stuff happening that we're actually going to have to go back in and submit another picture anyways, so not getting the points goal, technically not optimal for this one to not get it, but we lose like 2 seconds, which is fine. Later ones, it's actually better to not do that. But we'll be going back in and getting level 2 for Park Night later. But for now, so remember the 4 very important Pokemon that CJ mentioned earlier. So the first one is in this stage.
It's so cute. It's so colorful. But I guess all Pokemon are colorful. Not all of them.
It has never been seen since Captain Vince got crushed by it.
True, this Pokemon has not been seen for 100 years.
This is very true.
Is it 100
So you're
years?
like,
Yes.
It must be a secret Caterpie or like a
Secret
Diglett or
Caterpie.
something. Something that could evade pursuit. Wait a minute. What is that?
At 3.5k clones, Spicy will do their code impressions. Yes, I'm down.
Oh my god.
If you get us to 3,500, I will do it.
Yeah, sure, for $250.
This is Meganium. Meganium the size of a Mack truck
Yeah, that's like 20 foot tall.
that lives in the park next to our lab.
Like,
We have not seen it.
the trees are not much taller than it.
Chunky Dino Cankles.
Alright, so mechanics-wise, when it sniffs the Crystal Bloom, that's the Illumina state, and we need to take a picture when it's illuminated just for story reasons. It's going to be a common theme with the other 3 Illumina Pokemon.
This one is the only one that you don't have to do something specific to get it illuminated.
Yeah.
It does it by itself. The other ones you have to actually do it yourself, which is, challenging, to say the least.
Yeah. Once we get our picture, the points, the amount of points that we need to get for these levels is 1, which means we just need the picture and we just need to get to the end. So we're just chilling till the end.
Yeah.
So CJ, now's a really good time if you have to say something.
Yeah, okay, so we got 2 donations. We got $30 from Mama CJ. Super to see, okay, oh my god. Super to see Spicy and Quo. Love this game best. CJ gets something to read. Yeah! And the fabulous Crunchy Brown can still be seen. That's true. He can be seen in the chat. We got $36 from the Packle. I want to be the best there ever was, to beat all the rest. Yeah, that's my cause. Electro, Diglett, Nidoran, Mankey, Venusaur, Rattata, Fearow, Pidgey, Seaking, Jolteon, Dragonite, Ghastly, Ponyta, Vaporeon, Poliwrath, Butterfree! Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon! And then we got a $40 donation from Soul Train. So thank you, Brett334. Y'all are wilding out. Thank you so much. This is awesome. So we're now really close to Kirby Air Ride getting met, which is crazy. We're also really close to our next milestone. The next milestone is for some more Speed Dog crowd control streams. So get those donations in. That's really great.
There you go.
Woo!
Jesus Christ.
More mashing.
Alright, if we hit $4,000 before the end of the run, I'll send Crunchy my address and we'll get him to drive over. He's about half an hour away, so this needs to be done in the next 2 hours or so.
2 hours, yes.
All right, we usually get confirmation from Crunchy. Crunchy would actually do this.
I'm pretty sure he should be fine, right?
Oh.
Alright.
I don't know what his Saturday night looks like.
Alright, so as he said, we're gonna go back into Park Night to get the one picture actually that we need, which is fine. I know exactly what I'm taking, right? What do I know?
Do you?
Absolutely. I love how they just have a lot to say. Yes, I love it.
All right, so we mentioned earlier points get you to level 2. That's sort of, it is true. Basically, the amount of points you have per picture is what is going to increase your research level. If you take another picture that you've already taken, so let's say Bidoof 1 star, you have 4,000 points, you take one that's 4,200 points, that's only going to give you an extra 200 research points towards your level 2. So in this case, in most cases anyways, we're going to be taking new pictures. So for example, we could get a Bidoof 2-star picture, which is a new picture. I think in this case we're getting Scorbunny 2-star. But whichever it is, it usually should be a unique picture that we haven't taken. Not unique Pokemon, just a unique picture. So Scorbunny 2 in this case, we've only taken the 1-star. We're gonna take the 2-star now. I'm pretty sure that's what you do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll do that, and then that'll count for research points, and then we can move on. We'll get there. And then you inside. Thankfully, after the first picture taking tutorial, the rest are all skippable. So
Yeah,
that's
oh my
really
gosh.
nice. Because actually doing those would just like make
Take
this
forever.
run longer.
Way longer, especially because like they're so specific. They have to like do it, and my hands, they just can't go that way. All right.
So the reason this is slightly worse is that loading back into the Illumina stage loads the game about 2 seconds faster, which is like, it's 2 seconds, we'll be fine. I'm not sure if that'll count.
That's okay.
That should be good.
All right. I'm gonna choose the Bidoof because I'm pretty sure the other one was the same as Bidoof. Really? Okay.
We might be going back, but that's okay.
We have to go back, yes.
Yeah, okay. So since it was the same picture, it's not going to count.
It's not gonna count. So we're showing how it works.
There you go.
Perfect.
In case you're trying to run Pokemon Snap, you know,
You probably should.
it's a cool game.
I've been requested to do an impression of Wobbuffet.
Go for it.
Wobbuffet! Wobba wobba! That's my best one. There you go.
Good job, CJ.
Original 151's my bread and butter. If you want, I can try Gen 2. Gen 3 gets real dicey.
Yeah, hit me with the Chimecha.
All right, as you see, it's a different picture, so it has a little red exclamation point. But now it gives me the points for it. I can just get out of here. Right?
Yes.
Okay, great. Plus. More mashing. I just love mashing.
You don't need to smash during the loading screens. Also, you don't need
I
to smash
know.
during the cutscenes.
I know. Fine. I just like mashing because then I forget to start mashing. Okay, Pikachu is now doing this run. It's not gonna be me anymore.
2P1C. Actually, I pressed a button once. It's 3P1C. We'll get the dog in on it.
What the dog doing?
What the dog doing? What are you doing?
What are you doing?
So, very important cutscene. We got introduced to Todd Snap from the original Pokemon Snap, and also we're getting introduced to.
Hey!
Hey, Bill. There he is.
Back off, kid. Get your own mentor.
Everyone gets one.
It's just apparently he's very territorial.
So that's Phil. He's actually useless.
Yes, very. He always tries to outdo you, but he can't. He says he's gonna be better than you. That's pretty much what he does.
As far as I know, he doesn't actually take a single picture in the game, but you know, technically he does.
It would be cool if you could just like, you know,
Fight him.
fight. Yeah. In pictures. Of course, we don't condone violence here.
Unless it's against Phil.
All my homies hate Phil. Alright, we're gonna go to the new area that we unlocked, which is
Orange Jungle.
Fonja. Fonja? Fonja?
Oh.
I don't know how to say it. Bella Silva.
Bella Silva Island. So I guess that's something we should talk about. There are different areas in the game. So we were on Floria Island, now we're in Bella Silva Island, we're going to be in Maracopia and Voluka later. Not that important, but for lore reasons, they're different islands and they have like their own different like ecosystems. This one is a very like dense jungle, and then later it's going to be a very dense forest. Later at least. Yeah, that's all you gotta know for now.
Yeah, there are only 4 continents, though. It's very important you understand there's only 4.
Yeah.
Okay?
Right. And, you know,
There's 4.
4, because, like, there are 4 very special Pokemon, like the Meganium we just saw.
Yeah, exactly. And there can't be more than 4. It's the rule of 4.
Okay, so this freaking...
Alright, so if Slacking cooperates, he is going to wake up and turn around. If not, we're just going to take a picture of his back. Alright, and we're going to move on with our lives.
You know,
It is what it is. His, like, detection for where apples are is very bad. It's not random, but it might as well be if he decides to turn around or not. If any Pokemon crash into you, your cart just stops, so we're bopping these beautiful eyes so that they don't
freaking beautiful.
hit us. So we don't stop, because this is a speed run, and we need to maintain our blazing fast speed. We're going.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Alright, we'll be fine.
Will we? Really?
Maybe.
8-bomb. Hello? 8-bomb. Hello?
Try to scan him, maybe? He's gonna run it.
Is he gonna run? He's probably gonna... Oh,
There we
that's
go.
a great picture. Nice.
Easy. You see, everyone can do this. I mean, like, you need to have, like, a degree in photography or something, but, like...
That, you know, I kind of do. Technically, I am a photographer. I don't do wildlife, but...
Not trying to flex, but...
Mr. Piggyback.
Fun fact, this is my least favorite stage, and where most of my runs back in the day died.
That's fair. Me, it's... Cave, I think. Or... actually, jungle's up there. Like, down there, I guess.
Oh,
Well, we got another donation.
Hit us.
nice.
$6 from Jigglypuff. I'll search across the land, look far and wide, release from my hand the power that's inside. Jigglypuff, 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 Jigglypuff. Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon.
Hello?
So we can keep doing the Poke Rap, but please no more Jigglypuff.
Alright, so there's a few things in jungle, especially in the ending area. The waterfalls in the background count for bonus points, so we're going to try to get more pictures here than we do earlier. So the Liepard we just got on the rock over there, it's a bit better than the other options we have. This Magikarp, it's tough to get good size and the waterfalls in the background. Usually we don't. But the Beautyfly, if we can aim it and if it cooperates, it's also a really good picture just with all the background points.
Come on, Beautifly.
Or it's just gonna chill there. Alright, that's fine.
Okay. And then we got the Quagsire.
And there you go.
And that's it.
So taking pictures like that, you'll have to notice really quick at the end if you do look for it, but getting everything you want in the shot. So like it's not just a picture of a Quagsire, it's the Quagsire plus you want 2 of the waterfalls plus you want the Crystal Bloom in there for the background points. So although, you know, you're taking a picture of the Quagsire, there's like more than just that for like most of the pictures. Especially, I know there's a Morlo picture in Jungle Knight we're going to be taking. Having the other Pokemon there is very important, just to get the most points out of that. So there's a lot of like considerations with a lot of these pictures that they sort of definitely fly under the radar if you don't know what to look for, but if you're just here for the cute Pokemon, they're pretty cute.
I'm here for the cute Pokemon.
They are very cute.
They are. That's
Speaking
a great Apom, to be honest.
There you go, Diamond.
Yeah. Freaking Metapod. I don't like Metapod. All my homies hate Metapod.
Yeah, shoutouts to the Pokemon anime.
That's also a good picture. It's pretty centered.
What about Metapod?
The anime episode where it's Ash and the bug catcher and they just like harden for like 12 hours.
Harden.
Doesn't the Metapod then become a Butterfree like
Yeah.
immediately after?
Yeah.
It spends like a day as a Metapod.
Yeah,
That's gonna
it's alright.
look so sad.
He was looking for you to get his other side. That's his best side.
Right. Sneak behind the waterfall. You're not going to see
He's
it,
supposed to
but
get through.
there. Who?
You go.
Nice.
You're not going to see it in a lot of the courses, but there are alternate paths in a lot of these levels. In Jungle, you actually can go behind the waterfall. Although I don't think that Quagsire is there to take his other side, but he's we're fine. He's good. So we got our goal there. We made it by 242 points, which is, you know, calculated. Some may say.
Obviously.
Every single point has been optimized out of the run because we don't want to take extra pictures, you know?
As much as possible. We might at some point, but that's okay. Because you get to see more cute Pokemon.
There you go. We'll get there when we get there. For now, though, so we unlocked Jungle Knight because we hit level 2. And starting now, so not Park Night, but starting now, every night course is going to have a Crystal Bloom that's already illuminated. So sort of like we saw in the Meganium stage, briefly at least. So there's going to be one Crystal Bloom that's lit up, and we need to take a picture of that and submit it to the professor. And he will give us another item at that point. So later we will be getting the item, but for now, that's one of the things that we need to progress the game. Yeah, that's basically it. Other than that, we're taking more pictures. All of the night courses for... Basically, all of the day courses have 3 research levels. We only need to get to level 2. All of the night courses only have 2. So a lot of the level 1 night courses have a lot higher point benchmarks. So Jungle Day, for example, was 35,000. Jungle Night is 45,000. Park Day was 40,000. Park Night was 50,000, and that's going to be like the same thing throughout the entire game, basically. So the nighttime courses usually are a lot stricter on points. Mm-hmm. So we'll either play it safe, or we'll take more pictures, or we'll do something just to make sure that we have all that we have. But yeah, we're just chilling.
Right now we are just chilling.
Being chilling.
Big actually. Alright, so now we're waiting. There is a lot to see, but we're just waiting for another picture. We're taking a toucan sleeping. Everyone's sleeping. I should be sleeping.
8:30.
I have work tomorrow.
You work at 11.
I have work tomorrow.
Okay. Alright, Spice is gonna go to bed. I'll finish the run. It's fine. I haven't played this game in like 6 months, but you know.
That'd be really funny.
It's a pick up and go type thing. When Crunchy gets here, he'll finish the run.
Yeah, Crunchy's getting here, right?
Right? Yeah, if we hit 4,000.
Obviously.
Yeah, we're only, $660 away.
No one can do that math in their head.
Nobody can do that math in their head. That's why I'm so special.
Right, so gonna take a picture, I promise, very soon.
Yeah, unfortunately, you do not go blazing fast speed in this game, but it is more the experience that matters as opposed to you know,
It is what you make of it.
something like
It's
that.
the ambience that
Yeah.
people are here for, you know.
Ambiance.
My customers is sobering up, Homer, and they ain't gonna stay for the ambience.
Exactly.
It's a Simpsons quote. There.
I was going to guess that.
Of course you were.
Homer versus the 18th Amendment, I think. Which is the one that was the Prohibition one?
You're asking two non-Americans.
I'm asking the chat
Oh.
where there are plenty of Americans.
Fine. You know, my visa expires in January, and then it's 450 days to get an interview for renewal. So I will not be in the States in a year and a half, probably.
Will you be in Canada in a year and a half?
Yeah, I hopefully will.
That's good.
No.
Yes,
Okay.
it's good. There's an
Perfect.
episode where they revealed that Apu is an illegal immigrant, and Homer had been leading the charge against like immigrants, and he's like, "Oh, I didn't know that it was like regular Joes like me and you. Apu, I'm really gonna miss you," and leaves. It was very. They had to be there.
All right, so that glowing crystal bloom on. Okay, that growing crystal. I got distracted. That growing crystal bloom on the left is the thing that we had to take a picture of for the professor. If you miss it, you need to make it all the way back here in the stage. Also, rest in peace, Mortal. You need to make it all the way back here in the stage to take that extra picture. So, you know, it's not one you want to miss.
Yeah, no. And it's pretty close to the end. And it's just very stressful to take because they're so small. And as you know, the little thing that has to be in the middle,
The square.
it's not a square. The square is the square, and then there's a pointer. The pointer has to be on
Oh,
it.
yes.
So it's a little bit stressful, a tiny bit.
I never missed that one. I always miss the one where you're going off the cliff.
That's fair. That one's tough.
That one is like unironically difficult.
That's fair. The one I miss is the one in snow because I forget to take it.
Ah, yeah. I had that happen. Believe it or not, when this game first came out, like we were doing races of it every night. It was kind of weird. It was nuts how like that feels like 10 years ago.
But it was only a year and 2 months. Wait, what are we? We're September. Jesus. Came out
Yeah.
April,
In April.
May.
Yeah.
June, July, August.
Because it happened
Four months.
after
Where is
a launch party.
Yeah, April 30th, 2021.
We have been dating for 2 months.
You'd been dating for 2 months. I'm surprised your relationship had weathered this storm.
It, you know,
Wow.
She had to start speedrunning the game
just so that we would talk.
to hang on.
You're not wrong.
So, based on the picture art, basically, we're gonna go back in and take 3 pictures, optionally 4. Just because it's better to take a repeat than it is taking entirely new Pokemon. So, like, for example, there was Ariados, for example, which we didn't take. Instead, we'll take, like, a second picture of Bounsweet, Liepard, and Genmega.
Yes.
So because we took the picture of the shining flower, the professor's like, this is a crystal ball. No, Illumina orb. You can throw them at things and make things glow. And we're like, okay, that's great. So he gave them to us and we'll be able to use them now.
But doesn't he use the wrong orb?
Yeah, so for, as a way to extend the game, you can only use certain orbs on certain islands. So we can only use the Bellasilva orb on this one. So we got these, which are the yellow ones. We got the blue ones for Florio, which was the last island. When we go to a new island, we won't be able to use those orbs. But in the cutscene, you're on Florio Island and he uses the yellow one, which is the wrong color. So his explanation literally just breaks the logic of the game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get our box just in case. Just get a picture and leave. Yeah, this game is for story reasons, None of this matters.
None of it really.
Yeah, because you don't know the twist.
The twist.
It's spooky. I will say that when Quo, CC, and I all finished this, we all had the exact same reaction. I was there for theirs. I was there for mine. So it was just really something.
Okay,
I still think ours is better. It makes more sense.
Sorry, what?
I still think our idea makes way more sense.
I mean, their idea makes sense. It's just like, why is that the angle you took? Like, what was the point? You can either bop Yanmega or Lipard. That would give you points. Scanning won't work. Okay. There you go. That should be fine.
There you go. Jungle Knight is always hard for me. So, you know, taking it one day at a time. By one day, I mean one stage. It feels like a whole day. Because, you know, you go day and night. So, you know, it just feels like that.
There you go. So you might have noticed she got less points on this one, and I did explain earlier you need more points to get points. But it is... What the hell?
What? Great!
Don't worry about that. It is specific to the level. So I guess you already had a 1-star. Yeah, that's fair. It is specific to the level, so if she took a really good picture in Jungle Day and then took a worse picture in Jungle Night, she'll still get all those points for Jungle Night. Bob Yanmega, I think. That might be your best option.
Come on. I'll take that. Does Yanmega already left? Yanmega doesn't wait for anyone. Just goes.
I'll say the game doesn't do a great job of kind of explaining exactly how you advance. And I say that because to this day there are tons of guides to this game which still don't explain how you properly advance through the game.
Yeah.
There you go. Finally got it. And we've progressed. Which is what we're looking for.
Yeah,
And since I can't see my splits, then I'm just chilling.
there you go. We're ahead, actually.
What?
Yeah, progression was like one of the big bottlenecks in routing this game because like we didn't know what we were doing. We're like, I'm pretty sure this is how you progress, and then it's like, oh, you actually don't need to do all these things, and we're like, oh, that's fun.
Nice. We're focusing on them.
The fish. We spent so much time with that damn shit.
The fish.
We spent so much time under the water on that guy. All right, remember we said there's 4 continents, right? 3 and 4 right there. Bam.
And you're sending a child to it.
Yes. What else would you send?
We all listen. How else are you gonna get the kids out of the house? That's the whole point of
There you go.
professors.
I mean, usually it's for activity. They're just like sitting in the Neo 1 and taking pictures. It's not really physical activity.
That's true. So, we are going to hear him out, because obviously we have to hear him out. And he wants to sneak behind the professor's back and do stuff. Later on, they get in trouble, we get in trouble, but we're not going to do that right now.
We're not going to get in trouble because we're not going to do it.
We're not going to do it.
I actually don't know what this story beat is. Is this from the DLC?
That is how you shrink and get into side path day or night. But we're not doing that because we don't
Phil
need
is
to. Such
such a little jerk, you know that? He's like doing it for everybody.
All right, Sunday is literally one of my most difficult ones, so I'm just gonna shut up and focus so you can talk.
Yeah, I'm going to take a bite of chocolate first and then I got you. CJ, do you have anything to say?
Well, you know, I gotta say thank you to everyone who's been donating. I want to remind everyone that we have 2 really awesome plushes available for raffles. We have an Oshawott, which remember, if Spicy takes a picture of Oshawott in this game, Crunchy Brown will donate $10,000. That's a big dono. And we also have an Alolan Vulpix. So those are the 2 that you can win during this run. There's also one more if you like Pokemon plushes. If you donate $5 cumulatively, or in one single donation today, you can win Crow's Raffle, which is an Alolan Sand Shroom. So there you go. That is what I have to say about that.
Alright, so Sans Day is a bit awkward because there's a lot of very weird pictures to take. A lot of like timing specific, or these things are dependent on other things. So this Mandibus, for example, like his pattern is just very awkward, especially if you're like playing.
He's going like that.
And you want his wings spread out, you want good size for that, but you know, it's tough. There's the Scorpy earlier in the game that's he is random whether or not he faces you, and you want him to face you. There's going to be this Lichen Rock on the side that he just jumps and you want to take him out at a specific time. There's a lot of very awkward pictures. And we need to get 30,000 points, which there are backup pictures if we need them.
I took the Heliolisk.
Yeah. There's the Torchic has a backup if we need it. There's, I think, Hippowdon has a backup. Yeah, so if we need them, they're there. But obviously, if you're trying to like optimize the run and you don't take those extra pictures, it does get a bit tough. We'll just go for safety. Is he gonna block us? You might want to toss an apple. Also the fish.
Right here.
So one recurring thing in this run is you're gonna see a lot of Magikarp just because you can get like 2,000 or 3,000 points out of him pretty easily. There he is. That was the Crystal Bloom.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
you're not gonna see Magikarp in this case, but that's okay.
That's great.
We know he exists, and that's what's important. And we also have 2 backup pictures, so we should be fine.
No, that's fair.
A few more picks at the end to get, so there's going to be... that's one of the other things with Sans Day that's a bit tough. A lot of the like bigger pictures are at the end, which means that if you have a mistake, you don't have any room to like get a backup picture. So, you know, to be safe, we took them earlier, but for now, for example, the Trapinch, if they're super far away and we're going to lose points on size, well, we don't have a backup picture. Versus, like, the Slacking earlier in Jungle. It's like, okay, we can get anything else at the end. So that is one reason Sans Day is a bit tough. Aiming to the left.
Okay. Come on. Come on.
There he is. Never mind.
Yeah, great. Awesome. Okay, we can bring him up. Nope.
Alright, we might have to come back and take a few extra pictures.
Yeah,
but that's okay.
we'll have to. The only thing is that, yeah, you have to take technically most of the pictures at the end, which in this case, you're wishing that you went slower.
It is what it is.
I will see what how much I actually need. Should take good pictures. Look at my Scorpy. For example, he's this happy boy.
That is a happy boy. That's also a happy boy.
No, that's a, oh my gosh, why am I here?
No, he's going for the apple. He's happy.
Or are you a happy boy?
He has a Pikachu. Obviously, he is a happy boy.
Blink once if you're in danger.
What?
No?
I'm a happy boy. If my body language was not, you know, expressing it enough, I am chilling.
Being chilling.
This game sort of makes me want to play again, though.
Please
You
no.
can't possibly.
Alright, so I was missing the Cacnea and the Pinsir, and okay, that's not that bad. That's cool. Okay.
Yeah, so 3,000 points, we either need 1 good picture or 2 decent pictures. There's a few things we can do. This Scorpy is scripted, so a lot of the Pokemon, when they're scripted like that, even if you throw an apple at them, they won't have the bopping animation, so they'll always be like a 1-star or whatever. So that doesn't work for us. We'll probably have to get probably the Cacnea up here and the Scorpy,
Yeah.
and do, I forget if you got a 1-star or 2-star.
The Scorpy?
Yeah. Do you remember if you got 1 or 2?
I popped him. Oh no, I couldn't pop him.
Okay. And then I think there's a
Cacnea.
Cacnea. Am I a liar?
No.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, okay. Okay. Hello. I suppose.
I think you should be good with that.
Yeah, I should. That's the thing. Sometimes you do have to like improvise, because one thing you want in the game just wants another thing.
Oh, you had the 2-star before. Really? Well, it was better. All right. That'll be 400 points, and then
Back in.
yeah, we might be short a bit.
Hey,
Yeah.
Quo, can you read Discord on your phone?
I can.
Excellent.
Ooh, for 426 points. How is that awesome? Yes. Woohoo!
Oh wait, take this picture, and then leave. Hopefully that's 1 star.
1 star. Hopefully. All right. Eek.
No. There's no way. Okay, that is actually ridiculous.
Yep. You know what? That's fine. What if I take a Heliolisk?
That would work. Did you have 1 or 2 star though?
I bopped. No, I didn't.
No, he was
bop.
chasing the apple. I think that's a 1 star.
Yeah. Fine. I think even if I take it from here.
But that'll be a 1 star too, so you won't get more
Oh,
points.
that's true. Heliolisk, please come
Get
here.
the 1 star Scorpy and then bop Heliolisk, and like, at worst case, it will be good. One of them will be good.
Heliolisk, please. Hello? Hello?
Or a 2-star Cacnea, that works too.
That should be good, right?
Take another one. Yeah, take the Heliolisk. Like, bop, yeah.
Okay, that should definitely work. We're working on this together. This is why I love having, you know, the expert here. That would have been okay.
Better safe than sorry.
Yeah.
6 seconds.
I got enough.
There we go.
That's good. But Sense 9 is still pretty good. It's not as difficult, but there is one thing that you have to do that if you don't do, you have to restart again. And not only do the thing that we've been doing, coming in and out and taking one picture, you have to do the whole thing again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Some things you really don't want to miss.
The one itty bitty tiny but ever so crucial detail.
Yep.
Hercules reference, by the way. For the people who don't know,
Who put the god in Gladiator? Hercules.
Hey, puppy.
now you may be wondering why we're not skipping these cutscenes. You can't on the first time you see them, but you can when we come back in. So, you know, it is what it is. Oh, yeah.
Gosh. I love these Cagnia. They're just so fun. They're just so funny. They're just an embodiment of how my... No.
You have another shot, it's okay.
Oh, right. I do. Come on. Come on.
I think. Yes.
Yes. No. And I missed it. It's so great.
Oh yeah, that guy just dies.
Yep. And revives.
He's had a rough day. He gets hit by a meteor and then you just go tossing apples at him.
Yeah. I'm mean like that, you know? I also, I bother the animals. Right, Popo? Right. Right. She's sick of me. Alright. Now we're gonna see the light show. A light show here.
Oh yeah, these guys.
One that is. Oh. Okay.
Nah, it's fine.
That was the right one.
As long as one of them's good.
This picture is one of my favorites from this.
Mentos?
Yeah. It's very photographic, okay?
Ah, with the stars in the background. Yes.
Yeah,
Look at that.
exactly. So, what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be trying to get these Lycanroc away from me. Because they just... No, buddy. No. Okay, great. They don't listen. Just like any dog. Absolutely not adding the dog.
Damn. Dog
I
gets
think
called
you're
out.
projecting.
There we go. And Kinga.
Should be fine.
Kinga.
Kinga.
Oh, the stretch. Oh, yeah.
Big stretch. Okay, so this part is the most important part.
So-
You cannot miss this one.
Yeah, so this is our glowing crystal bloom. We mentioned it earlier. We need the glowing crystal bloom to progress the game. So specifically it needs to say crystal bloom, and we're gonna take a few just in case. But this is the drop, and if you don't take it before this part, you're sort of like screwed because you just go so fast, and it's hard to recover at that point. But looks like we got out of it okay.
Yeah, for no reason at all, you speed up inexplicably. Every other place, you're like a snail in molasses. Right there, it's like, wah!
You take it.
Might as well. He's there.
There you go. I love
That was a
Sandshrew.
sentry picture.
Oh, really?
Shake Onyx, it'll be fine.
Yeah. And these big rocks.
Oh, wait. So, we didn't mention it earlier, but you can play the flute, and things happen. There we go.
Hello. It's very... Wow. That's a good picture. A good photography picture.
You can take Minior as well. Where did he come from? Is he normally there?
Yeah.
Just picture. Yeah, I'll be fine.
Oh, that's... You need to figure out how to put it in the middle. And if it doesn't say the name of the Pokemon, you did not take that picture. Doesn't matter if it's right in your face, you did not take that picture. Or maybe took a different picture. I could have taken a
Pancham, for example, instead of Magikarp.
even though the Pancham is nowhere to be seen in the Magikarp is right here. Yeah, it happens.
How could this happen to me?
Happens to the best of us.
Made my mistakes. Lemon is somewhere crying.
See, that's a great picture.
Even the professor thinks so.
You know what? The professor has great taste. That one is also a good picture. Just looking to the
It's a
distance.
fantastic picture.
It's a great picture. Eh,
So took the wrong one there. She'll lose points on placement, but still.
and the coveted crystal bloom. Have it. I didn't do it the first time that I was doing this run, like ever, and I learned from that, and never again. Ooh.
There you go. Alright, so we hit level 2. Optimally, you would be under level 2 at this point, but if we're over it, it's just safer, so we're fine.
Yeah, because with me, you never know. I'm just random. Sometimes I hit the mark, sometimes I miss it.
You are the stage hazard.
Exactly. I like that.
Such a funny thing.
Alright, so since we took the glowing green crystal bloom, we get the green Illumina orbs, which we can use in Sands. Which we're not going to say, well, we're going to go back to Sands very briefly. We're also going to see them in Volcano later, but I think Spicy is doing the route that I do, which does Volcano much later, so we will have them for later. We're not going to see them yet. So since we already hit research level 2, we just need any picture that's going to make us gain points. So in this case, Silicobra is guaranteed because
It's a new.
yeah, it's a new picture.
Oh my gosh.
And you don't want to risk taking like a picture you've already taken
So you
because
have to go back in.
Yeah, pretty much. If you take a picture, if you take a picture you've already taken and you don't gain points, then the professor isn't going to want to progress, which is very annoying, but that's okay.
Are you calling him annoying?
Yes.
To his face?
Yes.
Wow.
Look at those half glasses. Only annoying people wear half glasses.
I wear half glasses.
What? No, you don't. Like the old person reading glasses?
They're called bifocals.
What?
They're called monofocals.
What?
Monofocal.
I don't think that's the thing.
I don't know.
Check the tape.
Check the tape.
Alrighty. So we progress to, I think it's your favorite one, right?
Beach is really cool.
Which one is your favorite?
Ooh, which course is my favorite? Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
I'd have to think about it. Beach is definitely up there.
I thought you said it was that one.
I'm willing to say beach until I can think of something else. But beach is really cool. It also has like a good soundtrack. Makes me happy. It's very colorful. Also makes me happy.
It's a fire picture. Ooh, nice.
That's a wingle.
A wingle. And then there is a picture that I want to take, but I can't. But I will go into it.
It's much later, don't worry. It's the Pikachu picture at the end. So, this is beach. Earlier, when we exited jungle, there were 2 split paths that we could take. So either we went to sands or we went to beach. And just because of the routing, we went sands first, but this is beach now.
Look at him. Look at him go. Look at him go.
Yes, he
Oh
is
my
going.
God. Okay. I'm done.
So we're gonna do all 3 water levels. So beach, then reef, then undersea. And then we're gonna go back to volcano. I think that was all I had to say on that. Yeah, we're not going to see any Illumina Pokemon for a tiny bit, but we'll get back there, I swear. But yeah, beach is really cool. It's very chill. There are some cute Blossom.
Where's the pavilion? Oh, there you go.
Right on cue. Alright, so this is the first time we're going to see an alternate path, so I'm pretty sure every course in this game has one where some are more significant than others, but paths can split. So here, normally you go to the right, but instead we're going to go to the left to what is called the secret beach. For some reason, it's not that secret, but you know, we're gonna go to the left, mostly because it's just a shorter route and it makes us go faster. We can get Machamp, we can get other Pokemon on the other side, so it doesn't really give us a benefit in that sense, but he won't follow apples. But yeah, it's shorter. Bam. Very nice. Alright, so this is a tough picture to get. So there's going to be a Stunfisk. I think you need to scan for him first, though. Yes, and then you need to throw an apple on top of the water, and then the apple's going to sink and hit the Stunfisk, and you sort of need to aim. You can't really see the Stunfisk, which makes it harder than it should be.
What?
That apple just literally didn't sink. Alright, sure. Game mechanics don't matter. And that gives us a really good Stunfisk and Octillery picture.
I thought it was not going to be there because it was not sinking. Let that sink in. Pikachu. Hello? Hi,
Alright,
Pikachu.
so one thing that I do not like about this game compared to the old Snap is that is that detection for Pokemon and apples is like terrible. So Pikachu's going to go for the first apple he saw, and then he's going to go for the next one. And he's going to stop and he's going to go, but he's not going to go until he got to that first apple. And we're trying to lead him to the shovel. We might not make it in time. Oh, he's going. There you go. He's gonna tap the shovel.
There
Look
you
at him go.
That was still pretty good. Now we're gonna wait for the Stunfisk. I think I took a picture of the Stunfisk.
You already did. I think this one's a bit better though. If you want, we just scan here. Nice. Yeah. Do you need a backup? You can get Executor if you really need to, or Crabrawler.
Oh, I think I'll be fine.
Yeah, should be fine. Beach Day is a bit easier.
It's very chill, and
is
it's
very
so
chill.
cute because it has Pikachu.
That's true. Not all the stages have Pikachu.
You should bring the Pikachu. If you have noticed, I just love you. Yes. All you can see is Pikachu now. That's not bad. I love this one. I love Blossom.
Blossom's really cool. So yeah, we mentioned it earlier, but a lot of these pictures, even though they might not be the best picture we could have taken, Machamp, for example, is 3,500 instead of, I don't know, we could have taken a 4,000 picture Executor, for example. We will be taking Machamp later, and that is faster than taking a new picture here and then a new Machamp later. It's better to just take a new Machamp here and then a repeat Machamp later. Same thing with the Pikachu, not worth that many points, but because it's a repeat, it's just worth more time to us, and time, after all, is what we're here for.
All right. We're gonna go back in for this crap.
Might want to take two. Just take Executor as well, just in
Oh,
case.
just
Yeah.
all right. I do love Executor. He's
pretty cool.
just he's chilling, but he's also not chilling.
Grass Psychic type.
He just wants to be left alone. He just wants to sleep. Oh, look at him. He's still happy.
He's chilling.
Sometimes.
He's having a good time in the sun. Aren't we all?
We're not.
It's nighttime.
Yeah, there's no sun. Perfect. Right? We progress onto better things.
Onwards and upwards. So we're not going to see any of the night courses in the water levels. Beach and Reef both have a nighttime variant, or evening in Reef's case. But we're not going to see them just because you don't get them early enough for it to matter, and then you don't need to do them later. So we're just going to see the daytime courses, but instead we get 3 courses in Maricopia, in the water island. Not really an island. It's a collection of islands. Anyways, Reef Day. This one's colorful as well. It's pretty cool. Reef Night is also high up on my tier list.
It's like the Caribbean.
Sort of.
All right. I think this one is one of my favorite ones.
Yeah, so again, water level, because we're in the... What is it called? It's like the... I'm gonna figure this out.
Are you? Okay, so basically, what we are doing is we're gonna wait for this Finian to be close enough so we can scan him, keep in place. There you go. And then the Sharpedo that's coming here, we're gonna bop him and we're gonna make him very mad. Very mad. All right. Now we just wait. A lot of it is waiting and looking at the very, very good, very well created,
Game.
yeah.
It's beautiful. It's amazing. The word I was looking for was archipelago. It's a collection of islands.
In Spanish it's archipelago.
See. So there is a Magikarp jumping in the waterfall that is a reference to... What is that a reference to?
I don't know.
It is a reference to the hit mobile game Magikarp Jumps. You can download it on the Apple iStore or Play Phone. I've never played it
Oh,
personally.
right.
Ah! Take the bird. There we go.
Okay.
I'm
great.
back now.
Welcome back. CJ's back. His PC blue screened.
Yeah, it blue screened because of the damn pet videos. And I'm not actually kidding.
You know what? Welcome back. So here we want to keep going like straight, so with the D-pad, because going straight is the fastest way to go. But Waylord is just too thick.
He's simply too thick.
Thank you, Waylord.
Look at those effects.
It's very realistic. Alright. Let's see, we're gonna take a picture of the champ. Or as I like to say, a Crunchy Brown.
There he is. He does have forearms in real life.
Alright. And then we wait, and we can see all the Pelly Peppers.
Yes, the pellet peppers. Yes, inshallah, Country Brown.
It's so chill. I love this level. Except for the one that we're just gonna see. So this is the less chill bit of it, because there's bullying involved.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, if anyone knows Pokemon lore, there are Marinis and Corsolas here. So, you know, if you don't know Pokemon lore, they're just, you know, playing a game of tag or something. Hide and seek.
Oh.
Do you want to take a pelipper just in case?
That's true.
Yeah,
And a Bucky Monkey.
Send a
Yeah, Pucky exactly.
No.
No, you hit him. Speaking of bullying.
Listen.
Corsola's cool.
Ursula is pretty cute. Very, very fragile. Very scary cat. Well, looks like a cat. You know, like a.
No, it's a coral.
It's a coral cat.
What?
You say Yoshi is a horse.
Yeah,
I
but
can
Yoshi is
say
a horse.
no. Spell it, Pepper. Yes, exactly.
Alright, we're Googling
CC
this.
knows it.
I'd like to be excluded from this narrative.
Corsola.
Alrighty. Their Sharpedo seems like he's gonna eat something, but he's actually mad. He's angry. He's hangry. Oh, that's still good. This is Waylord. Champ Mentine. Oh, there's a picture in this game that I love. It's a Pikachu, obviously, on a Mantine. He's surfing on a Mantine. I love that picture.
Corsola is a small pink roundish anthozoan Pokemon with branch-like growths on its back, which are similar to coral. There you go. It's an anthozoan Pokemon,
It's a
which
cat.
is a class of
Also
marine
Anthozoan.
invertebrates, which include the sea anemones. There's a lot of big words.
Anemone.
Yes. Thank you, Finding Nemo. There's a lot of big words in that article,
Who
and
needs friends like these when you have an enemy?
it's not a cat, basically.
It's a cat. It's a water cat, actually.
I'm sure there's a water cat that's not Corsola.
It's a cat.
Does that count
We
as a
just leave
Pokédex
it there.
entry? It kind of can, but I'm open to just people blurting them out at this point.
There's so many questions that this game arises. Like, later on we can talk about Typhlosion. And, you know,
What color is Typhlosion?
what color is
Exactly.
Typhlosion?
By the way, shout out to everybody that was Team Sock earlier.
Alright, so we are going to go into the seafloor. This is very pretty too.
There are no water cat Pokemon.
Oh, it's Corsola.
Whiskage?
That's a catfish. That doesn't count.
What's the counts? What do you want about?
What? Catfish aren't cat. They're fish.
And they're cats.
It's Pokemon.
Like Pokemon. Okay, this Magikarp is doing the bee chillin'. No. There you go.
Shout outs to my very well written notes.
Yes, that's what he said. Okay. Come on. You know what? Okay, sure.
It is what it is.
Doesn't like me. Pokemon don't like me, so I don't know why this game would ever let me play it.
That's not true. Pokemon really like you.
Apparently.
Apparently.
What spoilers? So there's a few like different mechanics in this level. So when you throw things, they will be like they'll be at a different arc and they'll be slower just because they are in water. Things like that. It's a bit awkward to get used to, but after a bit, it's fine. But going from normal to then this to then back to normal it can get a bit weird. And like, yeah, aiming for this Luminion, which we actually have to bop, is tougher than it should be.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And then you're going too fast, and then you need to take this picture. Because this is the... Okay, can you move?
Because you're going too fast. So that's the glowing crystal bloom. It's in the undersea instead of in the nighttime course for some reason. Oh, you crashed.
Okay, hello?
You should turn around for an apple. No?
No, just... okay, sure. You know what? I accept.
Oh wait, so there's your Pucky Mucky.
The Pucky Mucky.
And there's Waylord. And yeah,
Bye,
he's
Pucky
gone.
Mucky.
Alright.
Okay.
This game is very cute.
I like this picture that I'm gonna take. It's a bit hard.
Oh, you need the Waylord. Waylord.
Oh.
Just try to bop him. Oh wait, no, he's gonna flip. Picture. Yeah! Alright.
Okay, there you
So
go.
there's a concept in this game called idle poses, which is when a pose, so a Pokemon can do like a random animation when it's just idling. Wailmer doing a backflip is the idle pose. In a lot of cases, and this is one of the reasons why high scoring this game can be ridiculously stupid, is that those idle poses are usually worth more points. So you need to get the idle pose to randomly happen at the right time. There are some ways to like control it, but yeah, idle poses are tough, to say the least. But yeah, we got one, so that was cool. That'll be worth like 900 pose instead of 500, which is a gain.
Hello? Look at me.
That was to Quill and all the fish.
And he's doing the puffy puffy, right? According to you?
Well, Quillfish is not Quill. Maybe he is. I don't know.
Alright. So, now we're waiting for the one over here. Not this one specifically, but the Tentacruel. Thin skin.
Yeah, I think I wrote all up to this in a day, and then I did the rest of the game on the next day, which is why, like, towards the end, we're reading my notes right now, and they're some of them are not written very well. We'll just put it that way.
That's how I understand them. So you know, that's what matters.
There you go. Shoutouts to the Tentacruel episode in the Pokemon anime.
Really? How they were like just so rude.
They
Wasn't
were
that
like,
just a robot?
weren't they like, no, the one where they were like brainwashing people.
Yeah.
They
No, wait, what?
They were like controlling the people because they're like
Oh,
psychic
right.
type,
Yeah,
I think.
yeah.
No, that wasn't that. Never mind.
Yeah, and they were trying to like take over
Yeah, they were speaking to the people through their tentacles, which were controlling other people. It was very weird. There was the granny with grenade launchers and all that.
Tentacruel, baby. That?
Awesome. So we're gonna be here 3 times. Hopefully only 3 times. But it's gonna be multiple things that we're gonna be not getting, but experiencing. Same thing. Aluminium butt.
There you go.
There should be a butt percent, to be honest.
You can go and route that.
Uh-huh. You can help me. You're an expert.
I'm busy.
With what?
No.
Uh-huh. Okay.
All right, so I hope you guys like taking pictures because for the next, let's see, I'm gonna say 10 minutes. We're going to be taking 1 picture.
1 picture.
That's pretty generous.
Awesome. So, did we make it, mister?
There you go.
We did.
Easy.
Okay, so we're gonna go a second time because we need to encounter another Pokemon that we haven't seen just yet.
We have not. So for progression reasons, in this course, in Volcano, and in Cave, I think that's it, you need to unlock level 2, and then you need to get to the end of Research level 2, usually with a different path, and that's going to lead you to the Illumina Pokemon. So we need to get to the end of this path. Unfortunately, we can't open the path just yet because the thing that we need to open the path is not here yet. So we need to go halfway through the course to do something, which took a while to figure out because it's super arbitrary why that's the thing we have to do. So look at the left. There are Finian, there's a Magikarp, there's a Pelipper. That's all good. Great. All right, keep that in mind.
Yes.
We're going to need to go to a specific point to do a specific thing. Then we're going to come back.
And do another specific thing.
Yes, but there's going to be a Pokemon there this time that's not a Finion, Luminion, Luvdisc, or Pelipper.
Yeah, so now we're just chilling for a bit. If you can see, there is, I forget the name, a Cradily. Cradily.
We'll see him again soon.
Yeah, actually very closely and intimately.
Ooh la la.
Yeah. This is like the worst part of the game. This piece of progression is the dumbest thing that they could have hidden anything behind.
Yeah.
It's not even like well thought out, and it's not like they do anything else like this in this game. Like in Old Snap, there were things kind of like this, sort of, but they were more like meaningful, like Electrode blowing up in tunnel.
That's fair.
And like knocking Mankey over. But this, there's nothing to compare it to. It's so random, and the fact that you can do everything right, like quote unquote right, but the end result is that it still doesn't work.
Yeah. So what's going to happen is that we're going to see a specific interaction later in the level, and that's going to unlock another Pokemon appearing earlier in the level. There are other instances of that in this game, but it's so poorly explained, and like people don't figure it out easily because you don't know what happens to do it, and then once it's done, you just have this thing unlocked unless you start a new game. So as an example, in the All Pokemon Run, for example, there's a Cleffa at the start of River Night, normally, but that Cleffa doesn't start there, which you wouldn't know because the first time you go in River, you don't know. And then you do a thing to unlock the Cleffa, and then the Cleffa's there, but he's not there at the start of the game. You need to do a specific thing to have that show up. And we need to do something similar here. So there are two Clotsers here. We need to make them fight and make one of them win. And by doing that, we need to throw the Illumina Orb that we got last time, and that powers this guy up, and he does a big shot, and then this guy's gonna run away. Now, once we see those bubbles, we can quit the research, and that's going to unlock a Clotzer at the start of the level, which again, not explained anywhere. We have to figure this out.
And you don't have to take a picture.
No, you don't have to take a picture. You can retry. Yeah. So if you look to the left now, assuming everything went right, which...
Hopefully.
There you go. So now there's a Clotzer here, because we did this one arbitrary thing.
That no one would have known to look for.
So yeah, really cool video game.
Good video game. It's just weird, you know? It's like, I get that there are other examples. I don't think any of them are necessarily tied to progression.
Yeah.
And that's one of the main reasons why none of the guides for this game are actually right.
Yeah.
They all say you need to be like research level 3. Which, I get why they would think that, but you just don't.
Yeah. Yeah, none of the other things like that have such an impact to actually progressing the game. It's ridiculous. But we're fine. So the courses I mentioned earlier, which is this one, Volcano and Cave, their alternate paths actually have an alternate exit where there's extra stuff. So in this case, there's extra Pokemon. We're gonna see, what is it, Chinchou?
Chinchou.
Yeah, Chinchou here, Lantern later. Starmie? Yeah, Starmie's here.
Oh.
One of the stars. I think he's in the research level 3 only.
Yeah.
We're gonna see extra Pokemon basically. Galissapod's here later. It's really cool. But again, since this is any percent, we don't need any extra pictures here because we are already at research level 2. We're just waiting. We're on our...
We just have to unlock the second path.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah, we need to unlock the path and get to the end, and that's how we progress. We're on our magical mystery tour here.
This one is cool. You get to see all the interactions. I really like this game because it just shows you how the Pokemon would be interacting in their natural habitat.
To an extent. Wait, actually. One sec. Is this our boy? Never mind. I wanted to do a thing, but I forgot.
Yeah.
I mean, you can still orb.
There's no cloister.
The lantern.
Yeah. The Frillish.
Yeah, so they don't take the lantern. No, Frillish.
No, that's in research level 3. Here, so
yeah.
if you orb them, just orb a couple.
If they let me.
One on the right.
Ah.
There you go.
So they will go and they will do something. And I trust him. Sometimes I shouldn't. But it is what it is.
You should trust me. I'm trustworthy. I just kicked the microphone. I do things sometimes and it works out. Yeah, Pokemon don't really go in their natural habitats in the games. Arceus did a pretty good job at it. But other than that, there's like this game and the last one that was like of any relevance was probably Old Snap.
Yeah. Which basically makes the point that Snap is the way to go. Yes.
Yeah, instead of putting Ice type on Ice Mountain because ice.
Ice. Ice.
Got it. Orb them, I think? I forget, actually. So because we orbed some of the Frillish in the back, they have dates now to the dance. Some of them don't. Yeah, they're gonna dance. So if you play the flute when you're closer to them, they actually dance, and it's cool.
This one's over here.
There you go.
Look at him go.
Yeah, there's like a billion interactions in this game. Some of them are a lot harder than others, but they're all really cool.
They're so cute.
Yes, if you have not played this game, it has a lot to offer. If you're gonna pick it up for the story, save yourself the money. But yeah, it's a really good game.
I don't know what you're talking about. By the way, we've only seen one of them big Pokemon.
We're gonna see another one soon. All right, so this is Wendy.
Hi, Wendy.
Bye, Wendy. This Crowdly always blocks you. There's no way around it.
No way around it. You just like...
Waiting.
Yeah, when you're like driving and there's someone driving the speed limit. Or a little bit less. And you're like, I need to get somewhere. I am hungry. Can you move?
Yeah, that's Wendy.
Yeah.
Granny driver incarnate.
Yep. Although there's some grannies that apparently just zoom. Apparently, I heard someone got their car totaled. Who was
Damn.
it? Nico?
Really?
Yeah, by a 98-year-old.
Damn.
I know. That's kind of crazy.
That's sort of insane.
Alrighty. More mashing.
Alright, so because we got to the end of research level 2, which is the alternate path, now we unlocked the next level, which in this case will lead us to our second Illumina Pokemon.
The second.
So we're, what, an hour and a half in. We're gonna do this one. We're gonna hit the third one pretty soon after.
Yeah, that's true. It goes like pretty soon.
Yeah, just this route, it's like Illumina Pokemon, course Illumina Pokemon, course Illumina Pokemon. Just because of the way we do the courses.
Maricopa just takes forever.
Pretty much. Alright, so the Illumina spot, this is our second Illumina Pokemon. It doesn't matter this one and the two next, it doesn't matter which order you do them in. But if you've played Sun and Moon, you will recognize this Pokemon, which personally, I really like the way this was implemented based on the Pokemon, which is really cool. It is Wishy-Washy, which, I keep saying this, it's a really cool Pokemon, but he's a big fish that's also a small fish.
At the same time.
At the same time. So, we're gonna see Sniper Queen over here.
Well, I'll try.
So we need to hit 5 small Wishy-Washy, and then they're going to form into school form.
Okay.
They move pretty fast, and the Illumina balls do not move pretty fast. Orbs, rather.
So you have to, like, know where they're going
Pretty much.
beforehand.
It's the football
Okay,
pass
that's
class.
great.
There we go. Alright, and like with Meganium, we need the Wishy-Washy to be illuminated. So in this case, we have the Illumina Orbs, so we're going to throw a few Illumina Orbs at Wishy-Washy. And that is going to illuminate it, and then we can submit that to the professor. If we just take a picture here, it's not going to count. So yeah, we're really going to want to make sure he's glowing. Just like that. And then we wait.
And then that's it. Now, you would think that you're not moving right now. But you are. Technically. But yes, going back to what Shuli's saying, that's her. Sniper Queen. I'm just making a tribute.
There you go.
To Shuli.
It was a great
No.
tribute.
No, she's that bitch.
Damn.
She abdicated her throne. No, that's her new nickname.
There you go. All
There you
right.
go.
New Sniper Queen.
Yeah, she abdicated.
She abdicated. Okay, I just need to be bestowed, you know? I need the whole...
Listen, we didn't coronate Shuli. We're not gonna coronate you. It's it's more of a office. It's more
you
of
go.
an office than a queendom.
Pikachu's the one that takes the throne. Yeah, so this is a little bit more interesting than what you're seeing on the screen. So go Pikachu. There you go. Oh, okay, I see what you did. He's that's also a good part of living with someone that is part of the crew, because I didn't have to set this up myself. I just showed up. And he's like my personal OBS.
You're your own restreamer.
Yeah. It's awesome. I think everyone should have this. But only I can.
Yeah. Get you.
But
a
you can
boy
suck
that'll
it.
do both.
It's just how it happens. Nice. Yeah, that's definitely way more interesting than
Basically.
seeing all the
There you go. I love it.
We still have like 2 minutes of waiting, by the way. If anyone has anything,
Yeah, you
that they
can,
would
you
like
can
read,
talk,
now's a
you can talk
fantastic time.
about
Yeah, exactly. I said I would do Ice Ice Baby for $10.
True. CJ, you did not finish your story earlier.
That's true.
About what?
Lasagna.
Oh, no, I did, but then you guys talked over me.
Oh, shoot.
So I said anyway. So, my big food thing for today was I went to the vending machine and I got M&Ms. It was a double prizer.
Nice.
2 bags for one, paid for one and got 2 because it almost stole one from me, but then in its ability to overcorrect, it spat out 2. I also found out the Cool Ranch Doritos also do the same thing every time. So if you try and buy a package of Cool Ranch Doritos, you will always get 2.
There
I don't
you go.
like Cool Ranch, but you know, there we go. It sometimes works with the M&Ms.
I don't like ranch.
Yeah, I think ranch is overrated.
A tiny bit. Especially the people that just take the ranch and they just like... And they just... You're eating ranch with a side of food.
Yeah, it's like people that put ketchup on eggs.
What?
What?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
The 2 of you both said, what? Y'all got off the CJ bus real quick. Yeah.
I'd rather some sort of like Chipotle mayo or spicy mayo rather than ketchup or anything else. Or Dijon mustard is also very good.
All right, next Luna
Your
Pokemon.
name
I'm taking a
is
break to go
spicy.
eat.
Fine.
Are you that hungry?
So we've been talking about food a bit, and I'm like,
Go have
And I
some
didn't make
lasagna
food.
rolls.
Go for who?
Lasagna rolls.
We don't have any.
Spicy.
You should make lasagna rolls.
I can buy frozen lasagna rolls.
Please no.
Funny number.
Alright, between the 2 of you, who's the cook? Who's the better cook?
Me.
Makes-
He doesn't know how to cook. Absolutely not.
I can use a microwave.
Here's the thing. I imagine if Quo was given scientific instructions, he would absolutely get it.
Yeah. Oh, he's made really good food. If he has to like step to step to step and the step to the step. Yeah.
A lot of steps.
If he measured stuff in grams, I have no doubt he would make perfect food.
Listen,
Alright, finally we got out. Y'all should get HelloFresh. Yes.
we
We
could,
should.
but the sponsor doesn't work in Canada, unfortunately.
It's so sad.
We did have one that worked in Canada, but it was not HelloFresh.
Well, shoot.
Yeah, I don't want to say it in case they offer it to us again, but they did it right after we did HelloFresh, and I'm like, bro, we couldn't get anyone to sign up for HelloFresh. I don't think we're gonna get any.
CJ, you gotta speak in the microphone.
There you go.
Alright, so they're talking about the story here, and for story purposes, none of this matters. We've seen 2 Illumina Pokemon, just keep that in mind.
What is the Cooking with Quill show? Oh my gosh. You should make it a thing.
I don't know how to cook.
You can follow a recipe.
I can microwave things, or I can do things that have 2 ingredients.
Yes, you made a soup today.
Yeah.
Canned soup. He put the canned soup and then he put what is it, ham?
Well, you had to add the milk, and then I cut up some ham and I put it in the soup. That's 3 ingredients.
You should
I'm not doing
probably
myself.
fry the thing first. Did you not think about that?
No.
Yeah, I know. He didn't.
You know, Quo can't fault them.
If there was a recipe, I would have done it.
Alright. This one is Volcano, which I also really like. Because it has some of... Not my favorite. Like, I can say a lot of my favorite. But the thing is, it's just... All of the Pokemon in this game are just so cool. But I really like some of them here. For example, Typhlosion.
Not here, but we'll see him later.
Yeah.
But Typhlosion is here.
And then Tyrantrum.
So one thing that this... Oh, sorry. Go for it.
No,
I
I'm
didn't wanna
just
cut
gonna
you.
say we're
Okay.
gonna see him here.
He's going to be running here. So one thing that this game sort of focuses on is that the actual gender differences between Pokemon are shown. So one of the examples that actually affects us is the Luxray we got at the beginning. The male Luxray have a bigger mane, so they're worth more points for size. So we actually got the female one, so we'll lose a few points. The route goes around that and just like takes safety pictures instead, so that we're not, you know, gambling on whether we get a male or female Luxray. But yeah, so there are differences like that. A lot of the cases, they don't matter much, but some of them do. Grab one behind you, I think.
And I think he's gone. I have to.
Wait, who's gone?
Aerodactyl. On.
Oh, did you not take the picture?
No.
That's okay. We can take a backup. There's a few.
Alright, so we're gonna take Monferno. I like this picture. And
Slugma nuts.
Slugma. This Slugma over here, just playing casually, just really messed me up. Yeah, I just hated it, so I wanted him to die. Not any of the other Slugmas, but I would
Just
put,
that.
like, water on top of it, like right,
turn around?
yeah. Hello?
And look down. There should be charcoal. No, back. Yeah, that will work out. I'm sure.
Yeah, that will.
And then Slugma here.
Well, you know, coming up on the important part, or is it not here yet?
Not yet.
Not yet. Oh, we almost got to the important part. I'm not letting it go by.
There you go. Some happy boys. You're not letting it go.
Okay. So, that should be fine.
So in Volcano, we need
30K.
Oh, yeah, we'll be fine, I think. You missed one? We
I
got
did
two.
miss
Yeah,
one.
no, we'll be fine.
Okay.
Maybe. We'll be fine.
Sure. I'm the best runner on Earth at the moment, right?
There you go.
This will just go super smooth.
Well, Waltz is running this game right now.
No, it is.
There you go.
Well, yeah.
Like right now.
Right now.
At this moment, no.
There you go.
The best runner running the game right now.
That's such a great thing to know. That's a good picture.
That's a good picture.
B. Ice was perfect. Archeops. Of course, I'm taking a picture of the luxury butt. See, there should be a butt percent.
You got this.
I'm gonna be the butt percent, same as CJ is the jinx percent, and I'm just gonna be hassling everyone to get
There
that
you go.
done.
That got me nothing. that brought me no anything, and I was a meme for a very long time.
No
Yeah.
happiness.
I would pay people to run Jinx percent, and then they wouldn't do it.
You paid me to do jinx percent.
I did. Did you do it?
Yeah,
I'm very proud of you.
I know.
There you go. 900 points.
Wow.
There's definitely one person who still owes me a Jinx percent run.
Yeah. Just stole $10 from you. That's awesome.
Alright, we're gonna save a photo to the album real quick.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, of course. Because, you know, I like mashing. And then I just, like, don't know what I'm doing. I just mash.
There you go.
I learned from you.
What? I mash with purpose.
That's true. Mash with purpose.
Alright, so reasons. We have level 2 unlocked for Volcano. We need to get to the end of level 2. Same thing with Undersea. But we don't need any pictures because this is any percent and we just need to progress the game. So we're going to sit here and wait for 3 minutes. Now, legally, my doctor says that I need to leave the room at this point because there will be a point that we're going to reach, which is called the Blue Room. And if I am around during the Blue Room, it will activate my Winter Soldier episode, and no one wants that. If you know, you know.
Okay. All right.
I'm going to go put peanut butter on a piece of bread and
No.
call that a snack.
No.
That is 2 ingredients.
Get
true
some
as they-
grapes.
Oh, we have grapes too.
Yes, we have grapes. He just likes to slap peanut butter on a bread and call it a snack.
He's like a dog.
Exactly. Did you hear that?
What is it?
He's like a dog.
I'll fight you.
Is your kitchen in your office?
Alright, so this is the second level. It's pretty cool, even though we don't have to take any pictures. We can see the different interactions that, for example, our guy over here is trying to do something, is trying to eat, and they're very dangerous. We have some Archaeops here, and then no Tyranitar that I see. I think we can get him there, but not right now. And then what we're gonna do after we go down here, getting there. Awesome. So we unlocked the path. So we are going to go this way. And this is a very cute path, actually. I really like what we're about to see, which is blue lava.
Blue lava.
Oh my gosh.
Speaking of blue, important poll now in the chat.
Yes.
What color is Typhlosion?
Someone
The
please
answer-
tell me.
The answer is green. And I'm gonna tell you why it's green. Because he's not allowed in the blue room. Because you'll have some Vietnam type flashback and melt down. And that's because Typhlosion is there. And he knows that Typhlosion is actually green. So there you go. That's the answer. You know? We did science and determined it was green. And, you know,
No.
how much everyone loves science.
Alright. So we got to the blue room.
Oh no.
What? And then this is what I love about the blue room. If I can get there. Yes, I love you too, Charmander. You're so cute. There you go. Look at that! It's glowing! Slugma is so happy. Are you the same Slugma that made my life difficult? If you are, then please go away. If you're not, have fun. But Typhlosion, talking about Typhlosion, Typhlosion is actually turquoise. So, yeah. Good talk. We're gonna
Well-
just keep looking straight.
I'd say he's blue before he's turquoise.
I think he is. Look at him go.
We have a $20 donation from my grandparents. Always here for you, but still no Mario, Broker Time, or Duck Hunt. I promise
It's like-
next time we will have Duck Hunt or Broker Time. Thank you, Jesus.
DJ, you do have to speak into the mic.
I am speaking right into the mic. Did nobody hear that?
So yeah, as proven by science, he's blue.
No.
All right, just really quick, in case that donation didn't go through, my grandparents donated $20 and said, "Here for you always," but still no Mario's, Ducks to Hunt, or Burger Time. And I said, "Thank you. Next time there will be Burger Time or Duck Hunt."
No.
You can't have the mic any closer to my mouth without it being in my mouth.
I definitely would not want to see that or hear that, but that's okay.
Hey, now some people pay a lot of money for that.
That's something that is, you're into it.
Burger time. Spicy, please. My grandparents are watching.
Alright. So, we got out of Volcano, and now we're gonna go see one of the other Pokemon.
You don't want to know.
What?
It's a reference. You too. Volcano.
Yeah.
You don't want to know.
Do we not?
But yes, Illumina Pokemon, because we got to the end of the volcano, and we, as the professor, are going to send a child into an active volcano, because that is the most logical step. Luckily, he just installed this very prototype flame-proof shield. Just now.
He also sent us to the ocean floor to take pictures of fish.
Yeah, like Mariana's Trench type depths.
Yeah.
How is the entire chat wrong? He's green.
But what is chat saying?
They're saying blue.
I think he is a type of blue and green. So I'm in the middle.
I'm just telling y'all never had no Game Boy. Oh look, it's the third Illumina Pokemon. Wait a minute. What? Wait a minute, there's 4!
Well, there's 2.
Yeah, there's 2. That means we found all 4 of them.
That makes sense. Well, there was
Because there's
Meganium,
only 4.
there was Wishiwashi, and there's 2 Volcarona.
Yeah, there's only 4. So we found all 4. Wow, how convenient. I wonder why we have another hour of gameplay.
Alright, so for Volcarona, getting him earlier is actually a bit slower.
Yeah.
To illuminate him, because we'll eventually need to illuminate him, we will have to throw 2 apples at him before illuminating him. But again, that's going to happen later, because if we hit him now, it's slower. Because it makes you wait longer at the end of the level for some reason. So we're just going to wait a bit and then take him later.
I'm gonna risk it. Because that is also a little bit riskier. So because we're gonna do it at the end. Hi, pup. Because we're gonna do it at the end, it's very close to the end. And if you don't get it, you have to redo the whole thing again. Because you need to get the picture of the Illumina Pokemon illuminated.
Alright, she wants nothing to do with it.
Oh no. So we're gonna wait until we go around and around and around.
I think your dog needs a haircut.
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday.
She's going Tuesday.
I'm like, oh, that dog's name is Moppy.
It's Chewbacca.
Chewbacca. Little
That's
Chewbacca.
the name of the dog?
No,
No.
but it might as well be.
Gallia.
What are we gonna dox your dog? What's the name of the dog? Why does the dog have a handle?
Yeah, follow the dog on Twitter.
I hate you all.
I actually had made a dog profile on Facebook for my other dog in Colombia. Did you know that?
I think you told me.
Yeah.
You heard it here first, folks.
And I got a bunch of people to follow it.
Riveting.
I forget.
So you just have to do Volcarona. You just have to get a photo, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I think. Yeah, next time we see him, basically.
You know that's going left. Because we're just swerving here.
We're going so fast, it's hard to control. We're
It's
just
hard to
swerving all over the
control.
place. Shuli lied earlier. How uncharacter? No, never mind. That's totally on character. This is my least favorite Lumina level. Wait, which one did you say? Did you say Wishiwashi?
Yeah.
I dislike this
Yes,
one
you
more. I
did.
think.
Come on. Ooh. Hey, let me hit you. Let me hit you.
There you go. And illuminate.
Ah! Oh my god. Come on.
There you go.
There you go.
Expert picture.
Good enough. Good enough. So yes, this Illumina Pokemon actually has very cute pictures of them with like the crystal bloom, and they go around and they're like doing some cult-ish worship around the crystal bloom.
As bugs do, you know.
Well, it's a moth.
That's true. They like light.
So that's the thing. You would have had to wait until they left over here if you didn't take the picture. But now we don't have to wait as much. We just have to wait until they leave, which takes significantly less time.
Yeah, the difference is like 5-ish, 10-ish seconds. You still stop for some reason, which, you know, is cool.
Because you have to wait for the professor to talk to you.
Right, because we're already going up blazing fast speeds. But yeah, we got our, you know, 3rd/4th Illumina Pokemon. It works out.
Yeah. Right.
So again, the points... go for it.
I have secretly edited tomorrow's Good Morning SDAT.
There you go.
Yeah.
You guys can catch that bright and early tomorrow.
By the way, all of your pet videos crashed my damn computer.
That's exactly what's supposed to do.
Yeah.
Such cute that
It just breaks everything. That's fair.
Yeah, all your .mobs, your .img trim files, your Snapchat downloads, you know, just...
great. I got a match with purpose.
There you go. So yeah, Timber Crust, we just needed the one illuminated picture of Volcarona, and then the professor's like, good job. Moving on. Is that at this? No. So earlier, we didn't talk about it, but at some point, we did unlock another level, which is back on Bellasilva Island, where we were in jungle. And now we're going to go to the forest, which, yeah, it's the next level. So we already have the Illumina orbs there. We're going to see them being used a tiny bit. They're talking about things that we don't care about, which is camp.
Oh, no one likes camp. All my homies hate camp.
Basically. So yeah, we have forest unlocked. We're gonna go there next, and then we're gonna hit our 4th Illumina Pokemon. Oh, not quite. One more. Yay.
So this is forest.
So forest has a mechanic where there is a foggy area that we're gonna start in, and then there's going to be a next area which is based on a season, and we have, since we're in level 1, there's one of 2 seasons that are possible, which is spring or summer. And depending on which season we get, the route in this level changes. So we're hoping for summer. It's 5 seconds faster. If we get spring, not the end of the world. It's routed.
This is my most practiced stage.
Because you need to practice it 2 different ways.
Yep. But I did practice spring a little bit more than summer. So even though it's faster, I am hoping for spring.
That's fair. Summer, I find summer's a bit easier, but
That's true.
if you like spring better, you like spring better.
No, I like summer better, but I practice more
That's
spring. So, you know?
They'll both be good.
Yes. They're both cute, and that's what matters. And...
That's summer. Yeah.
oh my gosh. Okay. Great.
All right, so we're going to see a Pantygen picture, a Shiftry picture. We're going to see a very good Unpheasant later. We're going to see some Bulbasaur. We're going to see a few pictures. So this Pancham is going absolutely ham on this bamboo tree, and we'd love to see it. He's going to shake his head like that, and we take a pretty good picture there. And then Shiftry here.
Oh. Yeah.
We'll get him later.
Yeah, that's fine. I was just focusing on the Bulbasaur.
Alright, so this is pretty much our first time seeing the Illumina orbs in action, other than like the one time with Glasser. They get Pokemon to do specific things sometimes, so in this case, activating Bulbasaur sort of gives him like Sometimes it's like a boost of energy, sometimes it's just they get to do things. In this case, Bulbasaur goes on this nice little thing, and he's happy. That's a great picture. And the Sauce Busk.
Well, I wanted to practice, obviously.
It'll be fine. There's a backup.
There's many backups. And I can take a good Beware.
That's true.
I can take...
A Kecleon to the left.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So even though it's just the one area that's different, it does change the rest of the route. So for example, in spring you don't have Bulbasaur in the area. Wait, no, never mind, you do. I'm thinking of something else. What do you not have? You don't have... There's some differences. You have Kecleon, for example, in spring, so you don't take the Kecleon we just took, for example. And there's a few other things like that. I'm trying to think of the other one. Deerling you take,
Deerling,
but you
yeah.
don't take in the summer route, just because of the differences again. Might as well take the Sauce Busk. He's right there. Get the extra points. So yeah, even though it's just the one area that's different, it is the rest of the route that is affected in this place. That's pretty cool. And we return to our blazing fast speeds.
Yeah. And obviously we're gonna be stopped here. Looking at the butt.
You know,
As we do, because it's butt percent.
I don't look at butts.
It's butt percent. You better not. Anyway.
That's a cat.
It's a kitty cat. But now we're gonna see a very, very dangerous Pokemon.
Very dangerous.
So dangerous. Come on.
Oh, there's no Pancham in the spring. That's the one that I was thinking of. You get Pancham here if you don't get him in summer. Alright, so this is Beware. He is a very strong Pokemon. He will literally hug you to death. And also, if we throw apples at him after we take this picture, 3 apples, he starts swinging his arms and then he'll chase us and he gives us a boost and then we go faster. And that's what counts as speed tech in this game.
The Tyranitar and
Yeah.
yeah,
Tyrantrum, yeah.
and
Alright, so we haven't seen this boy in a while. We get the return of Magikarp.
the return of Magikarp.
It's been a minute. He wasn't in Volcano.
Naruto running Beware, yes. Although I think this picture might be better, but if you thought the Beware doing the thing makes you faster, but that picture is technically better.
I'd have to double check. I don't remember actually.
Yeah, I have it in my file.
Oh, there you go.
All right, and we're gone, and we're gonna go to the best Illumina Pokemon ever.
Yes. Ever.
Ever.
Out of all 4 of them.
Yes. Ever. That's what ever means. Pancham seems so disappointed here. Why are you disappointed?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Oh, that's the one that I needed to take.
That's fine. 3500 is still good.
This
Oh,
is
that's
a
a good
great Bulbasaur. I'm gonna save it.
It's the thumbnail picture.
I need to save it.
I mean, it'll be... I guess you could. They'll be in your photo decks, but...
Can I, like, just take a
Oh, sure.
screenshot? Yeah. I'll mind, but it's a great picture.
I can do it faster if you want.
No.
But... I can...
No.
I know how to do it better.
I know. But I just want a quick look at Beware. He doesn't know where he is.
But he knows he wants to hug you.
And kill you.
Yes. Actually, I don't think they tend to kill you.
They just do. They're just like, whoops. I hugged you.
There you go. No problem there.
Sometimes I have to come back into this one and do it.
Yeah.
Kind of tragic.
Yeah, Force is a tough one just because there's so many different things going on, but oh, okay, so we're gonna find our picture. Bam, we're going to go re-snap. We're going to go toggle menu. Damn it. Other button.
There
Okay.
you go.
It just
Perfect.
makes better like that.
Thank you. All right. The record time for New Snap. What's the record time?
What is the record time? Ooh.
Is it Evo or
Yeah, I think IB has it, and I think it is a. I want to say 235, but I will tell you.
232? Yeah.
232. Damn, it's been going down. 232. Let's see. 231. What the hell?
Damn. That was in January. That's
People are
crazy.
speeding.
Where am I? 11.
There you go.
I'm 11.
241. Not bad.
That's actually great. I thought it had gone down.
All right, so this is our 4th Illumina Pokemon. This one's my favorite.
Yeah, it's my favorite too.
Mostly for the music in this course, which is a banger.
Mostly because she's so pretty.
Also a good reason. Alright, so to illuminate Melodic, we can't actually throw Illumina Orbs underwater, so we need to bop her with apples, and then we can throw Illumina Orbs when she surfaces. There you go.
And that's it.
And now we wait.
And she gives us a little boost here, also. When are you beating my time? What's his time? I don't remember. What is my time and what is his time?
230. He's the next in line. He's number 10. You can bop him out of top 10.
Damn. Be next to you.
There you go. Well, I mean, what if you just like pass me and you beat so many people that you're first place?
That's very tempting.
We'll take off the ankle weights.
Very tempting. Maybe one day, Cece. One day, I'll be 4 minutes more.
There you go.
4 minutes faster than you. Alright, and now we can just look at how pretty it is. That's the only thing with Illumina Pokemon and their stages, is just you admire. After you take the picture, you just admire the art and what it does. But other than that, there's not much to do.
I check Twitter personally.
I see that we found the 5th of the 4 Illumina Pokemon.
Number 5. I mean, I think, the 2 Volcarona might be a loophole, which is, the
Yeah.
professor's old.
No.
Look,
It's
the professor's
5 out
old,
of,
okay.
It's 5 out of 4 now.
Alright, we're at 5 out of 4.
Okay,
Oh,
and this
you've done this bit with me how many times?
Enough.
in this specific stage, though, if we want to get technical, you know how the water and the sea levels, even when you were outside of the water, was very different. So here it just works like it was in the air. You can just do this.
Yeah.
It just goes straight down.
It doesn't like stop at the top and sink. It doesn't move slower underwater. It just
It drops. So it's just, this is fresh water.
I
So
suppose.
maybe it's fresh water.
versus salted water.
Yeah. Well,
Salted water as the physics.
technically salt water, you can float in there's the Dead Sea,
Yeah.
whatever.
There you go.
You can float there because there's too much salt.
And it makes the apples float, and then when they, absorb water, it just sinks. It makes sense.
It makes absolute sense. There's no water physics. Someone give me a motto on the phone.
So one sec. Can I?
Yes.
There's also. Is it over here? There's no ground physics either.
Yeah.
There's some parts of the stage that like your apples just fall through.
Damn.
It's a finished game.
This game is definitely, though, very, very cute and very well.
It's what. So, we know these issues. If you're playing casually, you are not going to encounter these. Well, you'll encounter the water physics, but you wouldn't care about them. But like things like the apples falling out of bounds, you would never encounter that casually.
Yeah. Unless you really are trying to just do anything and everything. You probably
Basically.
would.
Other than that, though, it is a great game. It has a story, technically. It has more of a story than
It has a
Arceus.
story. Oh my god.
I'm just gonna go there.
I was forced to play this game by Quo. You're same. But in a different way. And then I ended up liking it.
There you
Would
go.
Look at that.
Alright, so now that we have our 4, but actually 5 Lumina Pokemon,
Looks very worried.
I forget what the professor says. Oh, yes. So, they're like, wow, this changes everything because for some reason this leads us to discover an entire new island that has never been found by anyone before. Now, just look at the size of this island.
Uncharted territory.
Uncharted territories.
Oh my god.
You could literally swim there from Vulcan.
Yes. But you can't swim in the blue lava. What are you saying?
Of course you can't. That's very warm.
Exactly. So you just can't get there from Volcano.
Right.
It just makes sense. Just trust me on that.
So there's this massive island that has been, unexplored. Whoa. And we're gonna be the first people to explore it.
Yeah. And the child is gonna be the first one to explore.
Right.
Well, yeah. The child discovered most of his,
Yeah. Stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, the professor's not very good at his job. I'm gonna spoil the ending, guys. This whole setup is the professor's like, oh, I have this theory about the Illumina Pokemon. There is this, the way we currently understand it, and then there's my theory. And then at the end of the game, they're like, actually, I was wrong. The way we currently understand it is actually the thing that happened. And we're like, good job, bud. Alright, so Snow Day actually has one of the lowest points requirements in the game. It's only 25,000. It also has some of the best Pokemon. Burt
I
is pretty
still-
great.
Managed to not get it.
Yeah, I mean, we do cut out a lot of pictures, to be fair.
That's true.
We got some Kubchu over here.
Hello. I'm sorry. I'm not.
It's okay.
Alright. I like Snowfield's Night.
Really?
Yes.
I find that one stressful.
It is stressful, but it's cute. And I go by cute.
That's fair.
You should know this by now. I don't like light. I like dark.
That's true.
Pikachu's the one doing it.
Alright, speaking of cute, we've got this Mamoswine right here. We're gonna take a picture of him. Not quite yet, though. But we will sneak in this picture of Vivillon. Nice.
Zoom. Armory is that?
That was Skarmory.
Listen. You stop, Mr. Mrs.
Misses.
Mrs. Can you stop? You won't stop for me.
Well, you're stopping for her, apparently.
Please? 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 Thank you. Thank you very much.
Smile. What? There we go.
Right.
Alright, now this little lad is gonna trip. Ah, no, you missed it.
So,
Oh, okay, well, he trips. It's funny. I like that part. Yeah, Snow's pretty chill.
it's very chill. but it's less chill at night.
That's true.
Like lately, we have to bop,
You gotta wake them up.
bop. It's just hard to bop. Okay. But it's hard to bop when I'm supposed to bop.
Yeah, so that Lily's never gonna turn around. On level 1 at least. Unless you hit the crystal bloom, I wonder. I actually don't know, but we don't
I do have the thing.
But oh shoot, that's why it was going so slow.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't remember this that part. That's fair.
Okay.
But yeah, so we don't have the Illumina orbs yet. So we'll be dealing with that later. Yeah, mechanic that, you know, we slightly forgot about. We did get the dash engine, which makes us go faster. Which would have, you know,
Been good.
been good to remember a tiny bit earlier, but we didn't forget it completely. And that's the important bit.
I was like, does it? Thought it was only at night. Turbo can now be used.
There you go. It's written in the notes. Maybe I'll underline it
Yeah, probably.
for the next time you run this game.
The next time.
Alright, maybe I won't underline it then.
I can run it.
There
If
you go.
anyone accepts my run. But I am very happy to be here in Speed Docs, showing this beautiful game. That's a cool picture with the back.
Pretty cool one.
That's a butt.
What? No, he's a ball. That doesn't count.
It's a butt. Look at the boy.
He's a cute boy. Alright, so the goal here, we only need 25,000 points. We do take less pictures because of that, but even then I'm pretty sure we're pretty much on track to get it.
Yeah, we should be fine. Football, exactly. Cece knows.
I don't know. There you go. We were well over.
Yeah. Okay. Now we go to Snow Night.
Yeah, so we will need the Crystal Bloom again here. This one's easy to, I mean, in my opinion, easy to miss. I keep on missing it.
I was like, easy to take? What do you
No,
mean?
easy to miss.
Very easy to miss.
Like, you pass the point, you're just like, ah. And it's rough. But we're not gonna miss it. Hopefully. I don't know. I can't tell the future. But what I can tell is that we do need 45,000 points, which means that we are basically taking every picture that we can here. Almost. And we're gonna try to max out those points. There are gonna be a lot of picks. Alright, these might unfortunately get in the way, so even though we do have the dash engine, we can't pass them until they're done their thing. So, we'll get this boy scratching at the log.
Nice. Huh?
Nice. I miss that one all the time.
Yep, I know. This is going pretty okay for now.
The shade.
Come on. Turret. Doing the thing. No! Okay.
So you might not have been noticing it, but she was using the dash engine back there. It's
Yep.
just, there are some places where it barely matters. Popping an apple. Ah. Yeah. And then,
Up her.
Crystal Bloom. Nice.
Just in case. And then. Flash.
Same slash bot.
Yes,
Oh
exactly.
wait, there's the second one. Ah. You can zoom.
Bop.
Oh, well,
Bop.
that's fine.
I think I had to bop. And now we go
You
to
missed
the key.
Quillfish.
What?
Quillin.
Oh.
missed Quillfish.
Well, missed Quill.
I know. It's
What
quite
the
sad.
heck? I'm gonna take this deli bird. Going in here.
I don't think this one turns around. Okay, that'll be fine.
Come on. Come on. Dance. Dance. Dance for me.
There you go. As the
Okay.
music stops, they decide to dance.
No. Diplo. There's a better one later. Right?
I'm actually not sure. But this feel, or else you're gonna get stuck. No. Also.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, so that was actually the.
This is a good picture. Though.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Mammoth one?
Oh, there you go.
So by hitting this feel out of the way, there's a whole Piplup race where they like race on their bellies. It's pretty cute. We didn't see it because the bomb snow was in the way, but one of the Piplup won, and Vulpix gave it like a
Like a party.
yeah.
But if you don't do it, then this feel stops
yeah.
the race.
Yeah, Obama Snow pushes the Spheal and they stop the Piplup, and then everyone's just mad at each
Everyone
other.
is mad.
It's unfortunate.
Very sad. Just fine. That's a good piece.
That's really good. $9.99. That was fine. Usually you get like 3,500, so a few points lost is not the end of the world.
That's true. Sometimes it is. Another 4-3-3-3. Sand slash. But
Noise.
see, there could be a butt percent. I'm assured that there could be a butt percent.
You got this. How do you do the first level though? Because you can't control anything. You don't have items.
God damn it. Oh, that Jinx looks very happy.
Happy to be here.
I mean, it's not centered, but it has a bunch of background.
There you go. Still over 4,000.
Like, Obama's not just like, don't take me. Don't take pictures. Yes. There you go. Let's see if we got the 45.
Someone banned Shuli. 46. Amazing.
Nice. Now we have to re-enter.
Yes.
Viewer butt.
Alright, so we will need to re-enter because the professor gives us the Illumina orbs here, and then we need to re-enter because wants us to, basically.
Oh. The Packle tried. You know what? That's what counts.
Sometimes it is what counts.
Alright, so we take a pick. Any pick, right?
And it can be Delibird.
Are we gonna take Daily Bird? We are.
It should be.
Because Chaos, did you know that Shuli 91 is Baby Chaos?
These are what the stories have told.
It's just what legend says. Okay, now we leave.
And now we leave.
Gonna be not in the outside anymore for a bit.
For a bit. So yeah, we need to go back in. And the professor now unlocks the next course for us. And we are progressing. Next is Cave.
Yes.
So Cave is probably the toughest course if you want to be as optimal as possible. Just because there's so many shots to take and you have the dash engine, but it actually matters more in this one because you go actually faster. As opposed to Snow Knight where it's like, there's some places where you can barely notice you're using it. So we have our picture up. There's a couple of backups that will probably be taken just in case, but
Yes.
Cave's tough. Even though we don't
Very
need
tough.
that many points, it's only 35,000, it's tough.
What really messes me up is the camera.
Yeah, that's fair. Alright, so the Jill takes care of having a party. Not
What is
quite.
it not?
Yes.
Wait.
Oh, where is he? Oh, wait, to the right. Down.
Down.
Oh, I think he disappeared.
Oh.
We'll get it back up.
Okay. Now the two apples to Laylee over here.
Yeah, we gotta wake him up. It does not wake up with one apple, but does with two.
Hello? Then the third one just makes him mad.
He looks happy. You'll want the bird at the top. Yeah.
Just chilling. And then maybe I still get it.
Looks a bit
No.
far.
No, that's fine. Gonna get the croak. The croak.
Wait, there.
Croak. Okay.
Yeah, so a lot of things are random. Like that Krogum, its facing direction is random. It being completely
Yeah.
on, like facing the other way is not very good. So if you bop them with the apple, the direction of Pokemon actually matters more where their head is as opposed to their body. But since he was looked to the side, it's going to be a lot better as a direction instead of just it looking completely backwards.
Oh?
Well, he might be a bit far.
Yep.
That's fine.
Okay. Now it's good.
I think
A
there's...
Gengar here.
Or did you get the other one that was good? Okay. That'll be fine at least.
Might have to come back.
Yeah, Gengar's definitely a troll.
Yeah, that Gengar, the one that comes from the wall, is very, very good if you get him. Alright. This is the last time I have the notes. Am I gonna survive?
I don't know. Are you gonna remember all the pictures you need to take in the next half hour of the run?
So sad. Look at Joel there, being all cute. Oh my god, it's cool and spicy. See, there's a butt. There's
I
a
see it.
Progon. But and Gengar is here. Geodude sleeping, and then I have the other Geodude in the back.
Extra 30 points. That'll make a difference.
From Pardo. And the Crobat is just trying to murder me.
Yeah, he's like dive bombing you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to come back, but there's a couple of backup pictures we can take early on. probably the Carbink just at the start. And
Yeah, I
then-
miss the car bank, yeah. And probably the...
Just a 1-star jewel tick, I think. Yeah, just that one. Okay, I don't think that counted. You know what's the name? The professor can't see it either. Orphan? Oh, okay.
Okay. I think it should be...
Just take a basic Glalie and then we'll leave.
yeah.
Yeah, just like that. To be safe.
And then we're gonna do the same that we've been doing for a bit.
Waiting for the game to be played.
Not playing the game. The game being played. That's like cute.
That's pretty cute.
But what are they doing? We will never know. That was a different one, see?
Yes.
It was great. And
Very soon, sorry.
I outdid myself. Absolutely. Okay. Now we're gonna go to level 2, which again is completely different from the other one. The only thing that we actually have to do here, compared to the other ones, is zoom, because we have the zoom. So we zoom.
Yeah, so we need to get to the end of the alternate path. So instead of going left when we get to the big room down here, we go right. Yes. And it brings us to another path, and apparently that's how we find the Illumina Pokemon, which I don't quite understand with this one, because it doesn't lead anywhere, but it's fine. It makes sense. The professor knows best.
Absolutely. And you think I'm not zooming? I am.
It's a bit faster than last time. It's more obvious than it was during, like, Snow Night when you go up the hill. And you're just like,
That's true. And you're like,
My-
I'm zooming.
is my button broken? It's rough sometimes.
Alright. So this is one of my favorite Pokemon because I relate to her. Look at her. Meow wow.
Mawile.
It's just like, don't look at me. I will be mean to you.
Damn.
She's protecting her energy, okay?
That's
And
what that is.
I gotta do that more than any other time in my life. So it's just what happens.
There you go.
There's always that one Pokemon that everyone relates themselves to. That's me.
That's you.
Mawile. You're dating Mawile. Pikachu's also cute though. More mashing. We didn't take any pictures.
Yeah, we're not going to take a lot of pictures for the rest of the game.
Yeah. But
But
we're
we
gonna
will see
chill.
cute Pokemon.
Yes. Fluffruit or Flapple, how I like to call it. Looks even more concerned. For the child's life? No. For his research.
Doesn't care about the child's life. So for some reason, that was the wrong level.
Oh, really?
That was cave.
Great. Awesome.
It's all good. It lets me set up for what I was about to say, which I should have said earlier, but didn't. So basically, we got to the end, and the professor's like, oh, maybe there's another Illumina Pokemon living on this island. Because, you know, there were only 4, but actually 5, but now there's a 6th one. So, we're hitting up our 6th out of 4 Illumina Pokemon. On this,
Yes, 6 out of 4.
6 out of 4, exactly, on this, what was it, unexplored, uninhibited?
Yeah, this undiscovered continent.
Yeah, on this undiscovered continent, there's an Luna Pokemon. Undiscovered,
Really?
never
Yeah.
seen before by like human feet. Like walking, yeah, you know what I mean.
But they need more Pikachu. A bit more actual plushies.
Hey, really quick, we have a $5 donation from Drag.
Ooh.
Is that the Spicy Quo? Came in late, but I'm glad I could catch this run. Keep up the great work, everyone.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yes, it is the spicy quo. And the quo spicy. However you want to call it. But on this one, we are following Steelix. I hate it. I really, really hate it. Yeah, no, I don't hate him. I love him.
He's wearing a Gengar hoodie.
But we're trying to chase him down, so we're just gonna risk it the same as we did with Volcarona, and we're gonna take the last picture possible. Which is great, right?
Yeah, so the optimal Steelix picture is literally at the end, and you don't have a lot of time before actually hitting the warp at the end. So it is a bit stressful, but you know, you can also slow down to make it a bit
Less stressful.
safer. It's still stressful. Next one.
This one.
No.
Ah.
So our boy should pop out here. There he is. And literally right to our left is the exit.
Yep. A
So-
few seconds after. And he's very quick. You have to get him illuminated, take the picture before he leaves.
Yeah, and if you're like zooming through the entire thing, like you do not have a big window to do that.
Yeah.
So anyways, on this never discovered before island, the professor's like, wait, what's down this way? And there are ruins made by humans.
Though it was most definitely discovered.
Presumably.
Send the child.
Right.
Again. That's what most concerns me. I'm like, this man has sent a child, a little girl, a little boy, to do his dirty work.
To the bottom of the ocean, and inside a live volcano, and on an unexplored island with a giant metal snake. Also,
See, the way you said it just now made it sound like a felony.
he should be behind bars.
Yes.
What do you mean it sounds like a felony?
It should be a felony.
Kids are resilient.
There you go. They'll bounce back.
Kids are resilient. You know, if
exactly.
Shuli said it, we have to believe it.
Kids
because,
is tough.
You
There
know,
you go.
she used to teach children, so.
Well, no, she put that in quotation marks, so she wasn't saying it. She was quoting somebody, so she might not believe it, especially with the laughing emoji.
I thought you were saying putting teaching in quotation marks. I was like, Jesus, she's right here.
Alright.
Teacher, I heard that. So, anyways,
I
on
sure
these-
hope she does.
in these ruins on this unexplored island, there's also a giant emblem on the floor of literally the professor's research pin
Yep.
on this unexplored island.
And we can't skip this, but we can take pictures. For some reason.
There you go. Well, you can take a picture of the ruins, and that counts as a ruin. I actually think you need to wait till level 2.
Them. Yeah.
Anyways, point being,
Do you think in the next 10 minutes Phil will take a picture? Very unlikely, Todd. But we can hope. We can only hope.
I think they give him like one of the Fisher Price cameras that don't actually take pictures.
Just to keep him at ease.
You have.
Deal with these.
I don't get it.
Phil. It's okay. Anyway, now we can mash. My favorite part, of course. And we're gonna take this, and we're gonna take it.
He's got to stay warm.
Yeah? So it's getting a little bit colder. Thanks, he was helping. Alright, so we finished and we got the picture of Steelix. Gonna make it to estimate.
What's estimate?
250.
It'll be close.
It'll be
Well,
pretty close.
It's not like the guy next to you can't fix that.
Yeah, I hope the next runner is okay with with starting late.
Hey, listen, Cole, you're gonna go over your estimate because of the incentive being met. I hope the runner that's on after you is okay with that.
If we explain it to them, I'm sure they'll understand.
Yeah.
I
That's
understand.
Let's
By the way,
text
we have a
them to your side.
$27 donation from Bill.
27. All right, specific.
Yep, no comment. Just Bill.
There you go.
Thank you, Bill.
Thank you, Bill.
For $27.
All right, $8 away. I'm gonna do Snorlax because nobody's asked me to do Snorlax yet. Ready?
Hit us. That's pretty good.
Pretty good.
That's very reminiscent of Smash 64.
Oh, God.
That's exactly what I'm thinking of. Yeah.
I think Shuli would love it.
Alright, so since we have pictures of the Illumina Pokemon, we took the energy from these illuminated Pokemon from the pictures, I guess? Or maybe from the fact that we illuminated them with the Illumina orbs. I'm not sure, but basically they all point to Ruins, which is where we are now.
CJitsallGewd.
CJ's Hunt, not that one, it's the one later.
The one later.
Yes.
You know, I watched someone do a run of this, and I was like, "Oh, they're gonna mention CJ's Houndoom." Nope.
What the hell? How can you
I
do a
know.
run of this?
I was so hurt.
No respect.
This is my contribution.
Is it this one or the next one?
This one here?
It's the Houndoom.
Yeah.
No, it's when you're going on the side.
Okay. So not
When
this
you're
one.
coming back around. No. I
So-
like to think that I'm the father of all Houndoom.
Sure.
Yes.
But-
I actually think of you like that, so.
Yeah.
But there is one specific dog. You can tell the story now, Cole.
Yes. So CJ's Houndoom is literally every time he gets to this area, he will run into the same Houndoom without fault. I can remind
Same.
him 12 seconds before he gets there, and by the time he gets there, he will forget and still run into this Houndoom.
Okay, how do I not run into this Houndoom?
You literally just drift to the left
Oh, the
and
left.
then slow down. Oh, never mind. That was it. The one that ran by.
That one is CJ's Houndoom.
So anyways, for Ruins, this is the only level that we don't need to get to level 2. So we don't need to take any pictures other than the Crystal Bloom at the start. We need the Crystal Bloom to get the Illumina Orbs. We also can't exit the level early, so we actually just need to go through the entire level.
Zoom.
Yeah, to get
You're making it look easy.
It is easy.
No, it's not. This is what you're not telling the people. I was a trailblazer.
Sure.
The reason it's called CJ's Houndoom is because I ran into it first.
Sure.
I ran into that wall so y'all could step over me.
And step over you they did, because I don't think
CJ
you ever
walked
hit
so we could
sub-3.
fly.
I am one day gonna come back and get a sub 3. I just haven't yet.
New Snap by Christmas? It depends on a certain thing. Actually, it depends on 2 certain things. One of them is Splatoon 3 coming out next Friday. But other than that, it depends on Snap 64. But
Are we playing Splatoon next weekend? Is that what we're doing?
I'm out of town next weekend, but I'm definitely playing Splatoon 3 for the foreseeable future.
You poor soul. I love that it comes out and you're like, I'm gonna go to Winnipeg.
It is what it is, you know?
Yeah.
I'll be behind on the times.
He will be playing.
Oh, I have a
Okay.
message for you after the stream, by the way.
Oh, no.
No, it's a good thing.
Oh, okay. Alright, so we have our picture of the Crystal Bloom. We have our Illumina Orbs. So now we can go back into Ruins with the Illumina Orb and actually do the things we need to do.
And it's explaining many things that don't really make sense to him. And it's just very plain as day.
He's very confused.
Alright. Match with purpose, right?
Sure, but you just need to press it here because we're going to Ruins.
Listen. Okay, so I'm gonna try and do the thing.
Odds tips out in the open. No comment. So now that we have the Illumina orbs, to progress at this point, there are going to be 5 Illumina flowers that we need to hit, and that's going to let us hit the 6th Illumina flower, and that's going to unlock the alternate path in this level, which is literally just a thing at the end that splits, which lets us go to the final area of the game. We're just making sure that this guy does not block us, and then we can keep going. There we go.
Alright, so I'm gonna be trying to do something, which is the go lurk snipe. Sometimes doesn't work, but...
Alright, I've literally never seen anyone run into him.
Okay, this is great. Awesome. Thank you very much for your contribution.
Spicy Sigilif.
Yo, is that spicy Sigilif?
Please?
Oh, you got him. Nice.
Woohoo.
So that saves like 2 seconds later. We'll get back there later. But so for example, the one here, there's going to be 5 flowers like this that illuminates a specific statue. So we had the Meganium one. This is the, I guess that's the Volcarona one.
Yep.
They're all color coded basically. So that's Steelix, I presume, for cave.
Sometimes like...
No, that's Volcarona because that has the wings. I have no idea.
Oh, there you go. I
Basically,
sent it.
there are 5 statues. There are 5 flowers for each statue, and if you hit all 5, then there's the special flower at the end right here that we can hit, and that unlocks the 6th one. Now you're like, well, there were 5, but actually 6 Illumina Pokemon. Why are there? Okay, we're good.
Alright.
We don't want to end up going back. So why is there a special one in the middle? Well, for story reasons, which, you know, aren't that important, but we'll mention them anyways. There's a special 6th, but actually 7th one. So instead of, you know, having 4 Illumina Pokemon, we're up to 7. It's a good time.
Did I do the skip?
You can try it, but no.
Okay.
You can try it.
I've done it. The thing is, I get it done after I took the picture.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see if I feel confident enough. Professor can't count.
No.
Yes, exactly.
He's also a bad professor. Like,
He shouldn't be a professor.
right. He also shouldn't be an adult. But
I shouldn't be an adult.
yeah,
He's like Pee Wee Herman. Like he's just a kid that never learned how to adult.
basically,
Alright. So, just wanted to take us with the elevator, but then he's like, no, I'm not gonna take you with the elevator, just come back.
right. You're going up the elevator of light, but actually you're gonna go back to the lab, and then you're gonna go.
Uh-huh.
It makes sense.
Back to the lab.
Can I say,
Whoa.
I'm so disappointed what the actual final Pokemon is.
Really?
I wanted it to be Sudowoodo.
Sudowoodo was already in the game.
I know, but it's a tree. It's a fake tree.
That's true. It's in the name.
I know. It was perfect. Also, this is the 7th of 4 Illumina Pokemon.
All right. Last area of the game. No.
Yo, time coming up soon? Question mark?
Soon enough.
Yes. Hopefully soon. Credentials are very questionable.
You know. What is that anyway? It's a tree.
My
No.
god.
So this is the last Pokemon in the game. It is Xerneas. And with the power of the Illumina Pokemon, we're gonna wake it up because it's been sleeping for 2,000 years.
Not 2001. 2000.
Give or take. I'm sure the professor fucked up counting that too, so you know.
Probably.
Plus, you wouldn't have like a non-legendary Pokemon as the final Pokemon in the game. Why would you have Sudowoodo?
That's true.
It's a joke from the old like, Muppet movie. It's like, hey Fozzie, where'd you learn how to drive? I took a correspondence course. It's like, exactly, he got it from a mail order college.
There you go.
He can't count, he doesn't know what Pokemon are. Also, why does Xerneas turn into a bubble boy?
It's a fairy type.
But what does it prefer?
Sudowoodo being a rock type really fucked me up.
Well, it's like fake wood, you know?
I know, but
it's like
why
fossil.
would fake... Yeah. By the way, this is hard.
Yeah. It's very hard.
Don't like, you know, be at home being an armchair quarterback. This is not easy.
No. Sometimes I get it done there, but I do have to get it done here.
Yeah. In this part, it's a lot easier just because the pattern's a lot more consistent than the other room, and it's a lot slower as well. So yeah, there's Xerneas. And it's going to stare at the mural of itself because its ego is massive. And there we go.
And then I just zoom.
And then you just zoom. So assuming we did everything right, we're gonna have a cutscene at the end here, and then it'll be pretty much it. We'll have time about a minute after that.
But this would be Xerneas skip if I had done it.
This is where I put my trophy. If I had one!
If I had one.
Still apples.
I know. But... Heck. No. No.
It's not that hole.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Well, okay, well. So basically, Xerneas skip, if you get it, you trigger Xerneas in one of those holes much later.
Like way late.
Yeah.
Last.
And you skip this cutscene, which still is pretty lengthy, but it still counts as taking a Xerneas picture, which is pretty nice. But it's also inconsistent and random where Xerneas spawns.
Very risky.
Yeah. If you mess it up, you lose like 3 minutes because you need to do the entire course again. Anyways, so we just walked Xerneas around the park, and it's really tired, so it's going to take another nap. I'm not making that up. That is actually part of the story. It woke up, and it's taking another nap.
It's like, okay, thank you for waking me up for my...
From my 2,000-year slumber.
I had to exercise a bit so I don't get stiff. I'm gonna go to another 2,000 years. Come on.
And now it's back to being a Sudowoodo. No, I don't think Chloe's ever speedrun this game before.
Never ever, actually. He wrote the whole notes that I'm using, but he's never actually done it.
But Spicy, but listen, he didn't route park.
I didn't route park.
He didn't route park. This is so tragic.
Yeah.
I can't take all the credit, you know?
You know, and who would want you to, really? So now, yeah, it's back. The god of the world is back to being a tree, and the professor's like, oh, great, let me see what photos you got. Oh, Xerneas, huh? You got a picture of God? Wow,
Nice.
put that in your pipe and smoke it, atheist. Wow, that's a beauty. It's not sacrilegious at all. All right, well,
You know,
let's go back and talk in the lab. You only need 1 point there, so you know you got your second point.
it's a solid,
Alright, time's going up pretty soon, by the way.
yeah,
So at the end of this mastering section.
Yep.
me too.
Alright, CJ, you sound excited to say this part. Would you like to
Yeah.
explain to the people what
Yes.
happened?
Yeah.
Yes, please. Hang on. So, at the end of the game, the professor's like, well, we were right on. There was a mural and there was stuff and they're going through the lore. And then it's like, yeah, well, it turns out it wasn't actually what we thought at all. It was something completely different. And it's like, oh, well, that means we don't know anything. That means that guy that I based my
Time, by the way.
thesis on.
On the fade out. Alright, CJ, finish the story, please.
Okay, so then they're like, wait a minute, why can you meet the Illumina Pokemon? And they're like, don't you understand, Professor? You
course.
idiot. And
So
it's like,
obvious.
me, Cece, and Quo all had the same reaction. Like, what do you mean you don't get it? He's like, get what? And we're like, We're a Ditto? No, Pokemon just really like you. They can tell
so
when someone
simple.
really likes them.
Do you really not know, Professor?
Yeah, it's so simple.
Tell when someone really
Beep.
loves them.
Yeah, exactly. Lame. We're like, we're a Ditto. No. Do you mean to tell me that in 1,000 years, not a single person has liked Pokemon as much as we
Yes,
have?
exactly. That's where I'm going
In
with it.
1,000 years?
They did not see the 20-foot dinosaur in the park.
Old Todd, 20-year-old Todd, the guy who devoted his life based on the old scribblings of a madman.
He
That
didn't
guy,
love.
nobody loved Pokemon as much as some random 9-year-old off the street of Japan.
Yep.
Hey, little girl, do you want to take pictures in my park?
Oh my god.
Yeah, they send you into an active volcano because Pokemon like you.
Oh my god.
Makes no sense. The whole thing falls apart. So, all right. Well, that's enough of me talking. You want to wrap it up?
Well, this was the run. It was still pretty good. I thought I was gonna go over 3, so that's good. We have sub 3. No, not 3. Sub 3.
No, tree is.
Just Sudowoodo.
That too.
Yeah.
Well, no, he's a fake tree.
A fake tree. Okay. And yeah, it's a very cozy game. Not only like a run to do, but also a game to play. If you're interested, there is a whole subsection of the Snap Discord, and you can get a lot of help, especially from this guy. He's very into it. He's mod, so you know, CJ's a mod. So this is a very cool game. I got into it, and I'm a baby speedrunner. I don't really speedrun that much. So if I could do it, you can too. Yeah. That's pretty much.
All right. Well, thank you, Spicy, for your run. We really appreciate it. Thank you, Quo, for the commentary. Thanks, CJ, as well, for the commentary and doing the Poke Rap and reading all of the silly things that you have me read. We're going to take one quick pause for the cause. We're going to pay some bills. We're going to keep the lights on. When we come back, we'll be setting up for the final run of day 4, which is by Quo.